young management professionals with the insights and skills necessary to thrive in today's competitive world. Allow us to introduce the esteemed institution hosting this event. Dwaraka Das Govardhan Das Vaishnav College, established in 1964, stands as a beacon of academic excellence and value-based education. As a premier linguistic minority institution, the college has been instrumental in nurturing generations of enthusiastic learners through a dynamic curriculum spanning arts, commerce, science, and technology. As we celebrate our Diamond Jubilee, we remain committed to serving the student community and nation through innovative practices and interdisciplinary growth. Within this illustrious institution, the Department of Business Administration has emerged as a vibrant academic hub since inception in 1991. With 1,280 students and 18 dedicated faculty members, the department has consistently delivered excellence through its autonomy since 2009. Anchored by the state-of-the-art facilities and a curriculum aligned with the National Education Policy, it focuses on professional learning, entrepreneurship, and industry relevance. The department's specialization in marketing, human resources, family business, and media management are complemented by its strong industry-academia collaborations, MOUs with leading organizations, annual industry visits, and institutional training. Initiatives like the Honesty Shop, a unique concept where students can purchase essentials such as A4 sheets, stationery, syllabus materials, subject notes, and refreshments at reasonable prices, promoting trust and integrity among students, exemplify the department's commitment to holistic development. It is no wonder that our program has been recognized as the best BBA and science colleges in Tamil Nadu by the BBA Times Ranking Survey 21 to 23. Today's conclave is yet another testament to this legacy of excellence. By bringing together top HR professionals to share their expertise on reskilling, mindfulness, and mental health, we hope to inspire and prepare you, our future leaders, to build not just successful careers but also organizations that thrive on purpose, people, and innovation. We extend our heartfelt gratitude to everyone who has made this event possible and look forward to a day of meaningful learning and collaboration. I kindly request everyone to rise for the Tamil Thai Varthu and the college prayer.
सत्योरतं सत्यपरं त्रिसत्यं सत्यस्य योनिं निहितं च सत्ये सत्यस्य सत्यं धृतसत्यनेत्रं सत्यात्मकं त्वां शरणं प्रपन्नाः वाणी गुणानुकथने श्रवणो कथायां हस्तौ च कर्मसु मनस्तव पादयोर्नः वृत्यां शिरस्तव निवास जगत्प्रणामे दृष्टिस्ततां दर्शनेषु भवत्तनूनाम् नमो भगवते तस्मै कृष्णायाद्भुतकर्मणे रूपनामविभेदेन जगत्क्रीडति यो यतः ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति।
At this moment, I am deeply honored to invite someone whose leadership, guidance continue to inspire us every day. Dr. PRAAJNYAA’25 sir, our esteemed head of the department, has been pillar of our strength of our department. His vision, dedication and commitment to excellence have played a vital role in shaping our department. Sir, your invaluable insights, deep understanding and passion for nurturing talent are resources of inspiration for all of us. We eagerly look forward to hearing your thoughts and guidance that will set tones for the today's proceeding.
Good morning, my dear children. I would like to take this wonderful opportunity in welcoming each and every one of you. I think it's a very busy schedule for all the guests today who have come here. Each one has been involved themselves in a very high profile and their time is so valuable. I thank each guest for stopping your clock and to create benefit for the student community. Thank you all. And I take this opportunity to welcome Principal Sir, Shashikant Sir, David Sir, Karpagam Ma'am, Mahit Sir, all our faculty members and students from other college and our college. As this is going to be a different session, we believe this department of BBA believes in practical learning. So instead of classroom teaching and teachers taking regular classes to you, we believe that today's expectations from the society and from HR field, we want to bring the experts and we want to make you to understand what the society is expecting from you and what the companies are expecting from you. That's the major aim of today's HR conclave. Without even wasting much of time, I would like to start the session. Thank you, my dear children. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I now request the dignitaries for lighting the lamp, making the auspicious beginning of this event. Lighting the lamp during an event symbolizes the removal of darkness and arrival of light, representing knowledge, hope and positivity. It marks an auspicious beginning, inviting divine blessings and creating a scared atmosphere while emphasizing courage, heritage and unity among the attendees.
With immense pride and honor that we welcome our esteemed principal, Dr. S. Santosh Babu sir, a visionary leader and the guiding light of our institution. His unwavering dedication to the holistic development and well-being of students has been instrumental in elevating our college to greater heights. His dynamic leadership continues to inspire us to strive for excellence in all our endeavors. We are truly privileged to have such a dignified and dynamic leader with us today. So, we now invite you to grace this occasion with your words of wisdom by delivering the presidential address.
Jai Sri Krishna. Very warm good morning to all. Today, our institution is doing a multiple work, multiple job in the campus, out of which I feel very special that today our SNUSL is giving a universal ID card for the special children's in the main building. Around 60 to 70 people from various places, they are getting that card, which is very difficult one because we are all normal person. We doesn't know about the importance of that particular card. But out of our population, around 4% of the people are coming under that category. Special needs children or special disabled children or whatever they may be, Digdan children, whatever may be. Where as a citizen of our country, we have to take care of them. Keeping in that mind, our Vaishnav College is having a camp where we have pooled all the doctors, ortho, ophthalmologist, psychiatrist, all the doctor to one place. In a single place, we are going to deliver a certificate to them. So I feel very happy that today morning after inaugurating, I am attending various programs like sports work is going on, Swamiji is speaking one place, another place artistics, dance program is going on, out of which now I am in present for this particular international HR conclave. Conclave meant was job opportunity. HR conclave means job. We know that in our institution we are seeing the progression of the student in various ways. One is after completing, the student will go for higher studies. Some people they will become an entrepreneur. Some people they will go for a job, maybe a job seeker. Some fourth category they will go for a family business. So this is the division we have in our undergraduate level. Even if you want to be a good entrepreneur, first you should be a job seeker. You would have heard lot of stories of the great people. Before becoming a good businessman, they will be working in some small firms. Even 1 week before, I met one person. The person worked in a chemical company for a few years. Then he started his chemical business. He is a commerce graduate. He started a chemical business. Now his turnover is around 1,000 crores. He studied in some other college, but he belonged to our Rajasthani community. So this is the word I heard 1 week before. So these are the things, tradition we have in our system of living. So out of which the BBA department have called many eminent personalities in their career. But today they called two people. One is Mr. David Raulu, production manager of Irving Tissue of Toronto, Canada. He is sharing the dais with me. I am very happy to be a part of this particular conclave conducted by the BBA department. The another person is a very chap, Mr. Sashikant Jayaraman. He is a very neighbor to our institution. He told that he was in Arumbakam for the past 30 years and he visited our institution for MA HR, MSW and MBA. So such a great person who worked he is a chief of staff, founder in HR Sangam, Multicore VAR in Chennai. He is also, in spite of his busy schedule. So all people are sitting in front of you we want to deliver something for the student community. Ultimately they have a lot of work, but why they are coming, they know very well that the future of our country is in hands of the youngsters. So in that case, they are here to talk to you, to share their knowledge and share their experience to you. And subsequently, we are going to have a very good various sessions like future demand and HR wrestling, then like developing an organization culture. We are talking about the culture in the institute. Like that, an organization is also having its own culture. Before starting this program, I used the word Jai Sri Krishna. Why I am using the word Jai Sri Krishna? It is not my things. Our institution is running because of the Lord Krishna is our presiding deity. The presiding deity is Lord Krishna. That's why we are always remembering our culture. Then we are talking about the other programs what are having in the things. So that's the thing, HR culture, and we are going to have a panel discussion. Mrs. Karpagam is there, Magesh is there, they are sitting in front of me. All people we have gathered here only to deliver something for the students community. This program is not meant for the college, this program is meant for the student community. So dear students, in the coming years, now we are in a process of competing with many people. Competition among yourself, competition with other institutions, competition within the state, within the country, within the world. So we have a lot of competition. Once if you want to come up in your life, you should have a multi-passionated, multitasking. You should not be specialized in only one area. Old thought is that the people should be specialized in one area or one topic. They can live for 40 years, 50 years. But now it is not like that. Every time you have to learn, you have to unlearn, again you have to learn. Many people, the older people, they are able to be in the industry only because you know very well that when I was doing my masters in PhD arts, I studied only C++, Fortran programming, basic programming. All these four things are not available in the industry. Now we are moving to blockchain management, we are going to Power BI, we have to use the ERP softwares. Lot of updations have been taking place. Because of the updation I made in my research and other things, that's why I'm sitting in front of you as a teacher and as a principal. So even the people who are sitting here will be having the same story. So what you are learning is becoming obsolete within a short span of time. That's why people are telling that we could not survive in the industry beyond 40 years. There is another mode. Usually our Indian traditional system is our retirement age is 60, 65 like that. Now the retirement age is made as 35, 40. For whom that is? The people are not able to upgrade, people are not able to learn things. Their retirement age may be 45. But if you are able to update yourself, you are able to adjust yourself to the current environment, definitely you can work until death. So this is the present scenario we have to do. Dear students, we have lot of challenges. Coming to the college and doing 3-year program in TG Vaishnav College is a very, very easy one. Very easy. You are very comfortable. You are taken care by the parents, you are taken care by the society, you are taken care by the teachers until you are be a student. After the student life, your society is different. Nobody will take care of you. Even your mother and father will not take care of you. You have to take care of yourself. So these 3 years where you have to prepare yourself to face the society. You have to face the outside world. So that is the prime motive of Department of BBA, where your HOD told that we are going beyond the class hours. So really, if you want to do this BBA degree, you don't want to come to the college. You can do it through online. Nowadays the new technology have come. Most of the universities are providing online BBA courses. And you have a distance education mode. You can do distance education mode. Why you are coming to the college? The college should give a multi-passionate, we have to give things. Not only the curriculum, we have to give lot of exposure to you. That's why the BBA department is conducting this conclave. I like to congratulate the team of Dr. Prashant. Recently I have been promoted as associate professor. First time in the self-supporting program, we are not given associate professor, in which Dr. Prashant have been promoted as an associate professor. So teachers also committed. So because of promotion of associate professor of Dr. Prashant, other faculty will ask him how you got that. So teachers have to do research, the teachers have to update themselves, they have to contribute to the college beyond the class, like you. Not only sitting in the class, you are sitting here in front of this auditorium, means like the teachers also beyond the class hours, since he is taking care of NSS, like that lot of things are there for giving promotion to the faculty also. So now the difficult task is not only for the students, even for the faculty, we have to update ourselves. So with this short notes, I like to congratulate the whole department. Once again, I like to welcome all the experts who came for us for your knowledge development. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring and thoughtful address. Your words of wisdom and guidance always motivate us to strive for excellence and embrace opportunities for growth. We are truly grateful for your continued support and leadership. Now, I invite Krish Krish to introduce our esteemed chief guest for the inauguration of PRAAJñYAA’25. Over to you, Krish.
Good morning everyone. It is my distinct honor to introduce our esteemed guest for today. Two extraordinary leaders who have made remarkable contributions in their respective fields. First, we have Mr. Shashikant Jayaraman, a dynamic and high energy HR leader with over 2 decades of distinguished experience. Currently serving as a CHRO and Chief of Staff at Multicoreware Incorporation, Mr. Jayaraman embodies strategies, visions and executional excellence. His illustrious career spans industries such as BPO, BFSI, retail, automobiles, IT services, EdTech, consulting, and startup, holding key roles in renowned organizations like ABN AMRO Bank, Reliance Retail, Bajaj Allianz Life Insurance, and TVS and Sons. As a visionary entrepreneur, he successfully led a startup specialization in fractional HR consulting. Working closely with CXOs and founders on transformational projects beyond his corporate success, Mr. Jayaraman is the founder and convener of HR Sangam, a vibrant HR community. He is also deeply committed to mentoring young professionals, teaching pro bono at B schools and speaking at industry forums. His accolades includes numerous recognitions as a leading HR professional in India. Joining us in another distinguished personality, Sir David Ravala, Production Manager at Irving Tissues, Toronto, Canada, and renowned paper technology expert with a career spanning over 3 decades. A proud alumnus of IIT Roorkee, Sir David has contributed significantly to the paper industry, working with the top-tier organizations in India, Kenya, and Canada, including ITC Paperboards and Irving Tissues. His expertise, leadership, and dedication have made him a respected authority in his field. Beyond his professional achievements, Sir David is a passionate community leader, actively fostering connections and cultural exchanges within the Indian community in Toronto. His unique blend of technical expertise, leadership, and community engagement inspires both his peers and next generation of professionals. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome both Mr. Shashikant Jayaraman and Sir David Ravala to this forum. Let us all join together in extending a warm welcome as they share their invaluable insights with us today. Thank you.
Thank you everyone for your patience and enthusiasm as we move forward in today's program. At this moment, we are dedicated to prepare ourselves for a session filled with valuable insights and expertise from none other than Shashikant sir. His knowledge and perspectives promise to inspire and enrich with us. Before we proceed, we would like to invite our distinguished guests to kindly occupy the front seats to join for this insightful session. Please. To honor this moment and celebrate their invaluable presence, I now take the great pleasure in inviting our respected principal, Dr. S. Santosh Babu sir, to extend a token of our appreciation and gratitude to our distinguished guest of honor. I now request all the faculties to join us on the stage for the group photo.
Weakness है. Group photo है.
request the student volunteers to come on the stage for the photograph.
இது எடுத்துக்கோ, இது வச்சு இது எடுத்துக்கலாம். ஒரு போட்டோ எடுத்து
Thank you everyone. Before we proceed, we would like to invite our distinguished guests to kindly occupy the front seats to join us for this insightful session. I now request the Sashikant sir to come and deliver the inaugural address.
morning. Vanakkam. Respected Principal, respected HOD, respected faculty members, student coordinators, and my dear students. It gives me great pleasure to stand in front of you on this nice occasion. It's an appreciable effort, and I want to thank the organizers for inviting me here, and appreciation to the students for such a fantastic event. Before I proceed forward, I want to tell you something, and that is சத்தியமா இப்படிலாம் எனக்கு பேச வராது. குட் மார்னிங். நான் பயந்துட்டீங்களா ஒரு செகண்ட்? அச்சோ, அடுத்த 20 நிமிஷம் மொக்க போட போறான்டா மேடல ஏறி அப்படின்னு. How are you all? Fine. How are you all? Okay. Now before I proceed, I want to make one statement. Faculty members, can I have your attention? பசங்களை நம்புவோம், அழகா உட்காருவாங்க. இப்படி போலீசிங் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்க வேண்டாம், நீங்க போய் உட்காந்துருங்க, நான் பாத்துக்கிறேன். உட்காருங்க. Let us encourage them. உட்காந்துருங்க. பேசுற பேச்சுல தான் இருக்கு எப்படி உட்காடுறாங்க, எப்படி மரியாதை கொடுக்கறாங்க அப்படின்னு. அதனால பசங்க தானே, நம்பலாமே, உட்காந்துலாம். உட்காந்துக்கோங்க. We'll take care. Thank you. தலையா? Okay. First of all, நிஜமாவே it's good to be here. தமிழா இங்கிலீஷா? கேட்கல. தமிழா இங்கிலீஷா? எங்க அந்த பீட்டர்லாம் கை தூக்குங்க பாப்போம், இங்கிலீஷ்ல சொல்றாங்களா? Okay. I'll do a mix of Tanglish, Tamil and English. Anybody who doesn't understand Tamil here, DG Vaishnav வந்து கேட்கறது கொஞ்சம் கஷ்டம் தான். நம்மளுக்கு தமிழ் கொஞ்சம் கொஞ்சம் வரும்னு சவுகார்பேட்ட ஒரு 10 பேர் தான் இருப்பாங்க. Right. I really want to give an appreciation to the photographers, right? ஒருத்தர் இருப்பாங்க, 2 பேர் இருப்பாங்க, 4 பேர் ரவுண்ட் கட்டி போட்டோ. அது என்ன மொக்கையா ஆரம்பிக்கிறேன், அத ஒரு 4 பேர் வளைச்சு போட்டோ எடுக்கிறான். டேய், உங்க கடமை உணர்ச்சிக்கு ஒரு அளவே இல்லடா. But good, wonderful. எல்லா ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸா? Students, okay, that's good. So I asked you, how are you all? எல்லாம் fine அப்படின்னு சொன்னீங்க. That reminds me of my college days. About 30 years back, நம்ம அந்த பிரின்சிபலை கண்டி கேட்கணும், யங் சாப் அப்படின்ட்டாரு. 45-46 வயசு ஆகுது, என்னத்த யங்குன்னு எனக்கே தெரியல. பட் கேட்க நல்லா இருக்கு. That feel is good. So when I used to be in college, the college வந்து ஊருக்கு வெளியில, ரைட், எல்லாரும் முடிவெடுத்த மாதிரி அந்த காலகட்டத்தில் பக்கத்து வீட்டு பையன் பண்ண சதி. அவன் நல்லா மார்க் வாங்கிட்டான், இன்ஜினியரிங் காலேஜ் போட்டான், எங்க வீட்லயும் சேர்த்து விட்டாங்க. So I joined this engineering college and about 40 years. சென்னைக்கு மிக மிக அருகில் அப்படின்னு சொல்லி ஒரு 40 கிலோமீட்டர் தள்ளி போயிட்டு வரணும் டெய்லி. நொந்து நூடுல்ஸ் ஆயிடுவோம். Unlike DG Vaishnav, which is in the heart of the city, we had to go and come. So like a typical engineering student, படிக்கிற மாதிரி அப்படி காமிச்சுக்கணும், படிப்ஸ் மாதிரி, இல்லைன்னா கேர்ள்ஸ் படிக்க மாட்டாங்க. So that was a time when relatives used to come home. இந்த சொந்தக்காரங்கலாம் வீட்டுக்கு வருவாங்க. இப்பெல்லாம் பெருசா வரதில்லைன்னு வச்சுக்கோங்களேன், வந்தாலும் போய் ஹோட்டல்ல தங்கிக்க அப்படின்னு சொல்லிடுறது. பட் அந்த காலத்துல வரும்போது, I'm talking about 90s, right? வீட்டுக்கு வரும்போது எல்லா குடும்பத்திலையும் there is a law, ஒரு தீரம் ஒண்ணு இருக்கு. என்ன அப்படின்னா, எல்லாரோட ஆர்வம் கொஞ்சம் அதிகமா இருக்கக்கூடிய ஒரு அத்தையோ சித்தியோ ஒரு பெரியம்மாவோ கண்டிப்பா இருப்பாங்க, இல்லைன்னா அந்த குடும்பமே இல்லை, ரைட்? சோ எங்க வீட்டுல இந்த மாதிரி ஒரு ஆர்வமான ஒரு பெரியம்மா வருவாங்க. வந்து, how is college? Fine. How is படிப்ஸ் ஓகே ஃபைன் அப்புறம் ஹவுஸ் இதெல்லாம் ஃபேக்கல்ட்டிலாம் எப்படி இருக்காங்க ஃபைனு அப்புறம் அந்த ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ் எல்லாம் ஃபைன் சூப்பர் அப்புறம் பிளேஸ்மெண்ட்ஸ் ஃபைன் என்னடா கேட்டதுக்கெல்லாம் ஃபைனுன்னு சொல்றியே வேற பதிலே இல்லையா அப்படின்னாங்க. எங்க பெரியம்மாவை பார்த்து ஒன்னே ஒண்ணுதான் சொன்னேன், கேட்டதுக்கெல்லாம் ஃபைன் சொல்றேன்னு கோச்சிக்கிறியே, என் காலேஜ் தொட்டதுக்கெல்லாம் ஃபைன் போடுது தெரியுமா அப்படின்னு. ஸோ என்ன சொல்ல வரீங்க அப்படின்னாங்க, மை காலேஜ் இஸ் அ ஃபைன் காலேஜ் அப்படின்னு. சட்டை பட்டன் விட்டுருந்தா ஃபைனு, ரவுண்ட் நெக் போட்டா ஃபைனு, ஜீன்ஸை கிழிச்சா ஃபைனு, பாய் டாக் நோ ப்ராப்ளம், கேர்ள் டாக் நோ ப்ராப்ளம், கேர்ள் டாக் பிக் ப்ராப்ளம், பிக் ஃபைன், அட்டெண்டன்ஸ் இல்லைன்னா ஃபைனு. அந்த ஹால் டிக்கெட் வாங்கும் போது டிபார்ட்மெண்ட்ல ஆபீஸ் பாய் கூட நமக்கு ஹெச்ஓடியா தெரிவாங்க, தெய்வமே பார்த்து எப்படியாவது அதை கொடுங்க அப்படின்னு. ஸோ தட்ஸ் ஹவ் இட் யூஸ் டு பி, லைஃப் யூஸ் டு பி. பட் ஒரு 24 years ஆஃப் கார்பரேட் ஜேர்னிக்கு அப்புறம் ஒரு சில உண்மைகள் தெரிஞ்சது. என்ன அப்படின்னா, இக்கரை கக்கரை பச்சை அப்படிம்பாங்க, the grass on the other side is always greener. இந்த பாருங்க, I come as a head of HR of a multinational company, jeans, sport shoes, t-shirt, உட்காந்துருக்கலாம் பாரு, blazer, ID card. அது கார்பரேட் இல்ல. If you feel uncomfortable, take it off. Right? யதார்த்தமா இருக்கணும். That's exactly what corporate is all about. You will realize that when you start working. இந்த உலகம் வந்து நமக்கு இப்படிதான் சொல்லி பயமுறுத்திடும். இந்த பயம் என்னன்னா, ஃபர்ஸ்ட் 10th நல்ல மார்க் வாங்கணும், அப்புறம் 12th நல்ல மார்க் வாங்கணும், அதுக்கப்புறம் வந்து காலேஜ் நல்லா பிளேஸ்மெண்ட் வாங்கணும், ஹையர் எஜுகேஷன் பண்ணணும். So the pressure is always on us. As students, we always live for somebody else. And when we become professionals, we definitely live for somebody else. And when we get married, life இருக்கா தெரியல, but that's how it is. But overall, some things don't change in campuses, right? For example, faculty நடந்து கண்ட்ரோல் பண்றதாகட்டும். And how many of you are aiming for placements this year? நல்ல இங்கிலீஷ் இருந்தா உங்க காலேஜ் செகண்ட் இயர்லயே பிளேஸ்மெண்ட் கொடுத்துருவாங்க. ஒரு 3 பேர் உட்கார்ந்துட்டு இருந்தாங்க இல்லையா, they'll make you anchor. And how they make you anchor? வந்து it's not easy, right? அது எப்படின்னு தெரியல. Typically, if you sit in the first round, answer a plus b the whole square is a square plus 2ab plus b square na, you are very good. Come and anchor for events னு சொல்லுவாங்க போல இருக்கு. வந்து கூகுள்ல how can we anchor னு போட்டு கத்துக்கிட்டு, knowledge is power, power is wisdom. ஒரு இடமும் புரியாது நமக்கு. என்ன வந்து கஷ்டப்பட்டு புரியாத ஒரு விஷயத்தை அதை ஒரு ஸ்கிரிப்ட் ஒன்று வச்சு அதை படிச்சு அவங்களுக்கும் புரிய தடுமாறி டென்ஷன் ஆகி நம்மளையும் போர் அடிச்சு. I think it's my invitation to the student organizers is, if you can attempt script எல்லாம் சும்மா மனசால சொல்லுங்க. The script that comes from here is on any given day beautiful, nice to hear from what is given on a piece of paper. So கூகுள பார்க்க வேண்டாம், உங்களை நம்புங்க. And that's how life is all about. Okay, என்ன பேசலாம்? It's an inauguration. What do we talk about? I really don't know. First of all, I will apologize. 10:15 this was supposed to start, and I think we started only by 10:40. I was also part of the cause. I came about 18 minutes about 12 minutes late, and we started about 18 minutes after that. So my humble apologies in case you are made to wait. But the good news is that இன்னைக்கு எல்லாருக்கும் ஓடி on duty attendance கிடைச்சிரும். So that's not a problem. சென்னை. So இங்க எத்தனை பேர் கிரிக்கெட் பாப்பீங்க? CSK fans. தல நம்பர் 7 fans. Wonderful. ஒரு 5 பேர் எழுந்துங்க பாப்போம். தல fans. 5 people get up. 5. 1 2 3 4. Yes, get up. Good. Okay, we have 3 people. Hey, எழுந்து நில்லுப்பா. No, உள்ளே நியாவா. பிரசன்ட் சார் உட்கார்ந்துறேன், நில்லு. Stand up. Okay, somebody, girls தான் சும்மா பேசுதானா? Nobody wants to stand up. Sir, we like Shubman Gill sir. We like Washington Sundar sir. Okay, good. Now, silence guys, silence. We'll start with the white shirt at the last. Why do you like Dhoni? Why do you like Dhoni? நீயா இருந்துக்கலையா? பக்கத்துல இருக்க ஏத்தி விட்டானா? Do you know the answer or not? You need a mic. Okay, somebody who can answer without a mic until the mic goes. Yes. Charm. Calm. Okay, calm. Hey guys, Kekala. I need to listen to him. Good presence of mind, okay?
He's loved by more people because of his presence of mind, his calmness. He's also known as Captain Cool. So why I like him is due to these such qualities, sir. Playing is different, but I like him for these qualities.
I like him because he has good presence of mind, calmness.
He know what to do when.
இல்ல அத மட்டும் சொல்லிருந்தா கூட போதும். 2 mark questionக்கு 10 mark answer கொடுத்த மாதிரி இருந்துச்சு. நல்லா வருவீங்க. Good. Can we go to the guy in the last? Make it fast, please. Thank you, Ganna. Be seated. Yeah. The mic is working. You need to.
Sir, he took always right decisions, sir.
You always took right decisions, okay?
So what I like him.
You are single today, right? I'll ask the same question after marriage. Okay.
I like MS Dhoni because his approach towards crunch situations.
Approach towards crunch situations, you like that, okay? Anything else because why you like him?
No, I started watching cricket because of him. So
You started watching cricket because of him, okay?
That is the reason.
Okay, thank you. Yes, sir.
Why I like Dhoni because he's a very cool captain. He doesn't get any anger very easily. You know, he takes the decision in a correct way. You know, he guides the players where to do, where to take the decisions. And the six that he is hitting, you know, the six goals very hard, like a helicopter shot. That's the way I like Tala.
You like Tala, okay. ചേട്ടൻ ഇവിടെ കേരളവോ മനസ്സിലായി. Okay, what about somebody else who took the mic, right? Last row, anga. Come on, make it fast. Question pass. That's okay. You don't have to bother if you don't know. I'll not embarrass you. So if you actually look at the answers, guys, can I have your attention? Thank you. Attention, please. Thank you. Hey, faculty la கஷ்டப்பட்டு அனுப்பிருக்கேன்டா, கொஞ்சம் மரியாதை காப்பாத்துங்கடா, அப்புறம் பல்பா போய்டும். Good. Thank you. So we got about 4 responses. If you look at all the responses, there is something in common. Nobody said I like because of the number of runs he scored, the number of matches he won, the number of man of the match awards he won, the number of tournaments and cups that he won for India, the number of catches he took, the number of stumpings he did. அதெல்லாம் யாரும் சொல்லவே இல்லை. Right? Nobody spoke about that. You spoke about, hey, நீங்க பேசுறீங்க, டிஸ்டர்ப் ஆகுது. Boys, hello, நீங்க மைண்ட் வாய்ஸ் நினைச்சு கத்தி பேசிட்டு இருக்கீங்க. Thank you. So என்ன ஆகுது? So what happens is none of you gave numbers. You spoke because he's Captain Cool, he's calm, he takes right decisions, he does this, what not. If you look at life, nobody talks about records. They talk about the impact that a personality has on you. Right? It is the impact that a personality has on you. What kind of impact has he made? What kind of positivity did he give us? Right? There are so many, let's take another example, right? Famous personalities. If you take Rajinikanth and Kamal Haasan, Rajini is less talented as an actor when compared to Kamal Haasan. But Rajini is more popular. Has anybody wondered why? Right? MGR was extremely popular when compared to Sivaji Ganesan. Everybody knew Sivaji Ganesan was a god of acting in Tamil Nadu when until the time he was acting. Have you ever wondered why? It's not about all the rank that you take, it's not about all the achievements that you run behind, right? It's not It's about how you appeal in front of people. Today you are a student, tomorrow you will be a manager. When you manage people, when you manage businesses, you will realize that it's not what is a target that I achieve. It's how I take my people along, how I take my team along with me and create success for them. One of the most beautiful things that I like about Dhoni is in IPL matches, after the match is over, right? There are two things that, one thing that you will notice, the other thing you may not have noticed. I'll tell you first what you would have noticed. After the match, the opposition team members will come and ask, Dhoni bhai, we have some doubts, can you guide us? He never says no. Have you ever seen opposition team members coming and asking for guidance, mentoring from to the other team member? Very rare. That means the person has really established his image amongst everybody, accepted even by opposition team members. That's one. That's what the TV will tell you. What the TV will not tell you is CSK has maximum number of fair play awards in IPL. I think 3 or 4 times they won fair play award. Dhoni, if you remember, would have told at least on 2 occasions in his interviews, it's not about just winning the IPL tournament, it's also about winning the fair play award. It's not about what you do, it's how you do. So what is the message that I'm trying to give you, friends? The message is, ஆண்டவன் எல்லாருக்கும் எழுதி வச்சிருக்கான். ஸோ நமக்கு சக்சஸ் நம்மளை தேடி கண்டிப்பா வரும். We will all be successful in life. We will அப்படி கரை சேர்ந்து லைஃப்ல ஏதோ ஒன்று பண்ணுவோம். வேலை கிடைக்கும். We'll set up a family. We will grow in life. We will earn money. We will keep our parents happy. That's all there. It's not what you do. It's how you do that matters. In life, character is greater than capability. Dhoni may not be the best guy when it comes to, there are technically there are better wicket keepers, technically there are better batsmen, maybe there are better captain, but in terms of personality, character, captain cool, able to guide even the opposition team members. That's where we score, right? Simbu romba alaga sonna mari yaar first varangiradhu mukkiyam illa, last la yaar first varangiradhu mukkiyam. So it's about character which will take you through the journey. College is a great opportunity for us to build our character, right? Today we are talking of so many this thing. Reliance nu pesurom, Tatas nu pesurom. We speak about startups, Zomato ngrom, Swiggy ngrom. For every success in the corporate world, there is also a failure. Please remember that. For every successful Ambani, you also have a Vijay Mallya. For every successful Adani, I'm just taking Tata, Ratan Tata, you also have a Nirav Modi, right? It's not what business you do, it's about how you do it. Today, it's not your capability. இன்னைக்கு நம்ம ஃபேக்கல்டி கூட நம்ம உட்காந்து அவங்க பேசுறதை கேட்கணும்னு அவசியம் இல்லை. மாதா பிதா கூகுள் தெய்வங்கிற மாதிரி காலம், ChatGPT கேட்டா பதில் சொல்ல போகுது. Information is available. Opportunities are available. Given a chance, all of us will prove our capability, no doubt about it. But what really requires is, it's very simple, are we following what was taught in our family values? Are we bringing it into the corporate world? Bike la pasangaloda porom, oru sanda varudhu, ketta varudhula thitrom. I always ask only one question: will I use this word in front of my mother? If the answer is no, then better not use it. Character must be consistent. Dhoni at 43 or 44 ஆக போகுது. IPL இப்ப ஆட போகுது. July 7, 1981 is when he was born. I am Dhoni எடுக்கிறேன்னா all of you will understand that as an example. If he is able to last so long, it's not because of talent alone, it's because of the character, guys. What is more important is how you build a character in campuses, right? I don't want you to be a Vijay Mallya. I want you to be, let's take an example. Ratan Tata recently passed away a few months back. Do you remember? It was in the news. எத்தனை பேர் வருதுன்னு தெரிவிச்சாங்க. அப்ப what is the impact that the man created in the society? Right? 66% of all the profit and revenue that comes from Tata's goes towards Tata Trust charities. எவன் பண்ணுவான் உலகத்துல? Right? When everybody is busy about making profits, here was one entrepreneur who said, ஒரு சேத்தக் ஸ்கூட்டர்ல father, mother, பையன் பொண்ணு 4 பேர் மழையில நனைஞ்சிட்டு போறாங்க. India needs better mobility solution சொல்லிட்டு நானோ கார் கொண்டு வந்தாங்க. நானோ ஹிட் ஆச்சு ஃப்ளாப் ஆச்சு வேற விஷயம். பட் அந்த எண்ணம் இருக்கே, அந்த மனசு தான் சார் கடவுள், as they say. How many of us think like that, right? You think about others. Can there be one enemy or one person talking wrong about Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam? Ever? Have you ever seen? Answer is no. So for every Vijay Mallya, you have a Ratan Tata. For every XYZ, you have an Abdul Kalam who can be a positive reference, right? Ulagathula negativity rumba easy ah paravum. It is very, very difficult to maintain positivity. Spread love, maintain the positivity, your character will remain intact. A lot of friends tell me 25-30 years முன்னாடி காலேஜ்ல பார்த்துட்டு, மச்சான் நீ இன்னும் மாறவே இல்லை, அப்படிதான் இருக்கு, எதுக்கு மாறணும்? நான் மாறி இருந்தேன்னா நான் அடையாளமே கண்டுபிடிச்சிருக்க மாட்டேன், ரைட்? யூ லைக் மீ பிகாஸ் யூ saw me those days and கனெக்ட் ஆச்சு நண்பர்களா. ஏன்னாக்க சில விஷயங்கள், சில கொள்கைகள், சில கோட்பாடுகள். I think that's more important, guys. படிப்பெல்லாம் விட்டுருங்க, எல்லாம் தானா வரும், வேலையெல்லாம் தானா கிடைக்கும், சக்சஸ், சம்பாத்தியம் அதெல்லாம் தானா நடக்கும். ஆனா கேரக்டர் கஷ்டம். If wealth is lost, nothing is lost. If health is lost, something is lost. If character is lost, everything is lost. Shri Santa Dhoniya, choice is yours. I think that's the message I want to give you guys. அதுக்கு மேல சமுத்திரகனி மாதிரி கருத்து சொல்ல விரும்பல. But have fun, guys. Today is OD and enjoy. It's an opportunity to interact with people from other colleges, get to meet new friends, and I think that's pretty much all about it. And HR. This is an HR conclave, right? HR la vandu naanga romba vedikaya sonnona rende line la mudichidalam. HR starts with tell me about yourself and ends with we will get back to you, right? So அதை தாண்டி சில விஷயங்கள் இன்னைக்கு நீங்க கத்துப்பீங்க நான் நினைக்கிறேன். We have very good set of panel members here. I saw the list of speakers and panel members. I wish you all the very best. Happy learning, happy earning will automatically follow. God bless you all. Thank you and do well in your careers. I just want to tell you one last message. You wanted to solla maranda kashtam. I come from the other end of the city, somewhere beyond Perungudi. It took me about 1.5 hours to come here to speak for 15 minutes here, but I still had to come because DG Vaishnav, young area college. For about 30 years, I used to live in Arumbakkam, and literally in the area da ஒரு தெருவும் தெரியும். And இன்னைக்கு ஆட்டோ ஸ்டாண்ட் போனா கூட I am sure there will be some of the old people, they are auto drivers. தம்பி எப்படி இருக்கீங்க அப்படிம்பாங்க. ஸோ பந்தம் ரொம்ப ஜாஸ்தி, ரொம்ப பெருமையா கர்வமா சொல்லுவோம். எங்கேருந்து வரீங்க அப்படின்னு கேட்பாங்க. எல்லாம் வந்து நான் அடையாறுல இருந்து வரேன், நான் வந்து மாம்பலம்ல இருந்து வரேன், ஏன்னா கமிங் ஃப்ரம் அண்ணா நகர், எல்லாம் சீன் போடுவாங்க. யூஎஸ்ஏல இருந்து வரேன் அப்படின்னு சொல்லுவோம். யூஎஸ்ஏவான்னு கேட்டா யுனைடெட் ஸ்ட்ரீட்ஸ் ஆஃப் அரும்பாக்கம்னு சீன் போடுவோம். பட் தட்ஸ் ஹவ் இட் வாஸ். But I actually applied to DG Vaishnav College for BSc Physics. ஆண்டவ முடியல கொஞ்சம் மார்க் நல்லா வந்துருச்சு. ஸோ அதனால அப்பா என்ன பண்ணாரு, நான் இன்ஃபேக்ட் சொன்னேன் எல்லாம் வேண்டாம்ப்பா அப்படின்னு, I'll take DG Vaishnav அப்படின்னு. இன்ஃபேக்ட் I tried over convincing. I told my father, அப்பா காலையில் 8 மணிக்கு காலேஜ் ஆரம்பிக்கும், 1:30 மணி மார்னிங் டே காலேஜ், 1:30-2 மணி வாட் எவர் இட் இஸ் முடிஞ்சிடும், எங்கேயும் ஊர் சுத்த மாட்டேன்பா, ஒன் டே மேட்ச் எல்லாம் டே நைட் மேட்ச் வந்து 2:30 மணிக்கு ஆரம்பிப்பாங்க, வீட்டுக்கு பாக்குறதுக்கு வந்துருவேன் அப்படி. இதுக்காகவே உன்னை இன்ஜினியரிங் காலேஜ் சேர்க்கிறேன்னு சொல்லிட்டு இங்க சேர்க்காம ஊருக்கு வெளியில சேர்த்தாரு. பட் இட்ஸ் பீன் அ ஃபேபுலஸ் ஜேர்னி. On the lighter side, spent about 30 years in Arumbakkam, right? 30 இருந்தபோது ஒருத்தங்க கூப்பிடல இந்த காலேஜுக்கு. இந்த ஏரியா தாண்டி 15-20 கிலோமீட்டர் போன அப்புறம் லாஸ்ட் 15-16 years I've been coming here again and again for the MBA or the MA HRM MSW departments. But nevertheless, I think this is one college that is truly blessed by Lord Krishna. Something very, very close to my heart. எங்க வீட்டு பால்கனில இந்த கேம்பஸ் பார்த்திருக்கேன். அதனால அந்த பந்தம், அந்த பாசம், அந்த ஒரு சின்ன உணர்வு இன்னைக்கு உண்டு டிஜிபி மேல. சோ அந்த ஒரு எக்ஸ்ட்ரா இன்ட்ரெஸ்ட்ல do well in your careers, all the very best and make your parents proud. God bless all of you. Thank you very much. Okay, Q&A அப்படிங்கறாங்க. So if there are any questions you can ask me. I really like your HOD, Dr. Prashant. That's his name. Sirichite பேசினாரு. He would have hardly spoken for 1.5 minutes. நச்சுன்னு பேசினார். ஐ திங்க் யூ ஹேவ் அ குட் ஹெச்ஓடி. குட். ஓடிலாம் கொடுப்பாரா? லெட்டர்லாம் சைன் பண்ணுவாரா? ஓகே, குட். எனி क्वेश्चंस guys? Yes.
Sir, what is your take on 90 years work as a HR?
அபத்தம்.
70 years. Sir, what is the ideal work-life balance according to you?
See, இது வந்து ஐடியல் அப்படின்னா இட்ஸ் a good question. Can I answer? கொஞ்சம் அமைதியா இருந்தா பதில் சொல்லலாம். உட்காந்துருங்க. What's your name?
Jay Kishan.
Jay Kishan. Okay, be seated. What's your favorite food, Jay Kishan? Hey, mic கொடுங்கப்பா. கொஞ்சம் இன்டராக்ட் பண்ணலாம். நம்ம கேள்விப்பட்ட ஒருபாடு உட்காந்துட்டாரு. What's your favorite food? Dosa. Okay. Breakfast வந்து ஒரு அளவுக்கு சாப்பிடுவீங்க இல்லையா ஜெய் கிஷன்?
Yes sir.
தோசைன்னு தெரிஞ்சா கொஞ்சம் எக்ஸ்ட்ரா சாப்பிடுவீங்கல்ல?
Yes sir.
அவ்வளவுதான் விஷயம். சோ நீங்க பண்ற வேலை புடிச்சு பண்றீங்க அப்படின்னாக்க 90, 120லாம் it just doesn't matter. Right? எதுக்காக பண்றீங்கிறது something that you need to be clear about. If you are motivated, the only thing is nobody should tell you that you work for 90, 70, 60 everything. என்ன கேட்டீங்கன்னா today we are talking of 40 to 48 hours of productive work in a week, and I think we are good about it. வண்டி ஓடிக்கிட்டே இருந்ததுன்னா ரெஸ்ட் எப்ப கிடைக்கும்? வருஷத்துல 2 தடவை பைக்கை நம்ம சர்வீஸ் பண்றோம். இந்த மைண்ட் எப்ப சர்வீஸ் பண்றோம்? அதனால ஓடிக்கிட்டே இருக்க முடியாது. We need to take breaks, we need to take time away. It's not just about work, there is life, right? நமக்கு பசங்களை கேட்டீங்கன்னா சொல்லுவாங்க சோலோ ட்ரிப் லடாக்கு போகணும்னு சொல்லுவாங்க பைக்ல. இல்லனாக்கா I want to do traveling, I want to do blogging, I want to be a blogger. You know, there are so many opportunities that people want to do, so it has to be balanced, right? நீங்க சொன்ன அதே தோசையை வெறும் தோசையா சாப்பிட்டு பாருங்க, போர் அடிச்சிடும். சட்னி சாம்பார்லாம் வேணும். So lifeல there has to be variety to make it interesting and meaningful. And to do that, if you are having 168 hours in a week, right? If you are having 168 hours in a week, அதுல வந்து ஒரு 6 மணி நேரம் தூங்குறீங்க அப்படின்னு சொன்னாலே 40 hours gone. மீதி 100 hours டிராவல் டைம் இருக்கு, உங்களோட பர்சனல் டைம் இருக்கு. இதெல்லாம் பார்த்து 70 hours அப்படின்னா we are not slaves. பட் இதே கேள்வியை நாளைக்கு நீங்க ஒரு ஸ்டார்ட் அப் ஆரம்பிச்சீங்க அப்படின்னாக்க அந்த 70 hours பத்தாதுன்னு உங்களுக்கு தோணும். ஏன்னா அது உங்க குழந்தை, உங்க கம்பெனி, you will want to make it successful. So அந்த ஈடுபாடு, இன்ட்ரெஸ்ட் புடிச்சு பண்றீங்களா இல்ல வேண்டாம் வெறுப்பா பண்றீங்களாங்கிறது தான் it matters. And the only message is don't allow others to tell you how many hours you have to work. The choice must be with you.
Thank you sir.
You're welcome.
Sir, so as a HR, you have lots of people coming to you asking questions. So sometimes they do get on your nerves. So how do you control your emotions in such a situation?
I don't give them the pleasure of getting to see me angry or getting to see me lose my cool. Why should I give the pleasure to the other person?
So, but sometimes that self control.
நான் வரலங்கறேன், நீங்க வருதுன்னு ஃபோர்ஸ் பண்றீங்க. See, you are trying to get on my nerves now. நான் அப்படி சிரிச்சிட்டே பதில் சொல்றேன் பாருங்க. It doesn't. It's a state of the mind. See, to me, it's not about the people. Right? I can have 10,000 people in my workforce, 1 lakh people, 50,000 employees, that doesn't matter. To me, my bhakti is towards my profession, not other people. Right? They happen to be filling my agenda that day. And to me, it's very simple. If I lose my cool, the other person feels happy about it, which I don't want to give. When you manage a spouse, you will know. Yeah. Any other questions? Girls எல்லாம் சும்மானே கை தூக்குறீங்க பாருங்க. சும்மாதான். Ask your question. Yeah.
Why you connected to Arambakam so much, especially to DGS College?
See, why did you 96 படம் பாத்தீங்களா? அந்த விஜய் சேதுபதி ஆரம்பத்துல அவ்வளவு ஆரம்பமா சொல்லு, இங்கதான் ஐஸ்கிரீம் சாப்பிடுவேன், இங்க எது நல்லா இருக்கும், இங்க நாஸ்டால்ஜியா. There is no greater feel than nostalgia. பழைய ஞாபகங்களோட வேற எதுவும் கிடையாது. அம்மா நான் இங்க பிறந்து வளர்ந்தேம்மா, ஒரு பந்தம் இருக்கு. I can't leave it just like that. So when I come I feel like it's இது எங்க ஏரியா. அதாவது உங்க அம்மா உங்களுக்கு ஏன் பிடிக்கும்? பாய்ஸ் கொஞ்சம் சைலன்ஸ். ஃபேக்கல்டில திருப்பி கண்ட்ரோல் பண்ண அனுப்பிடணும் போல இருக்கு. கொஞ்சம் சைலன்ஸ். உங்க அம்மா எதுக்கு பிடிக்கும் உங்களுக்கு?
She takes care of me.
இல்ல, she is your அம்மா நீங்க. Because she is your mother. Can you give any proper reason?
No sir.
பெத்த தாயும் வளர்ந்த ஊருக்கும் அந்த மாதிரி நம்ம காரணம் சொல்ல முடியாது. I think it's very simple.
Thank you sir.
அரும்பாக்கம் மெட்ரோ வருது, அது வருதுங்கும் போது நானும் பார்த்துக்கிட்டே தான் இருக்கேன். I mean, எனக்கு இன்னும் சொந்த வீடு இருக்கு, வாடகைக்கு விட்டுருக்கேன். பட் I keep coming once in a while. It's always there.
எப்படி சார் இவ்வளவு ஹம்பிளா இருக்கீங்க? Humble, calmness.
நான் சொன்னாரே, the people எல்லாம் வந்து if they get on your nerves, how do you handle அப்படின்னு. அவ்வளவுதான். See, ஒண்ணே சொல்றேன், நீங்க லைஃப்ல வளர வளர கேப்பபிலிட்டி விட கேரக்டர் தான் அதிகமா பில்ட் பண்ணிக்கணும். ஹியூமிலிட்டி இஸ் ஆல்சோ பார்ட் ஆஃப் த கேரக்டர். தன்னடக்கம் தேவை. ரைட்? இனி வரைக்கும் நீங்க you look at all the successful people in world, what do they teach you? They tell you to be humble.
Being humble matters.
It does matter. Okay? Good. All the best. What's your name?
Shalini sir.
Shalini. அந்த பையன் பேரை கேட்க மறந்துட்டேன். I'll probably ask him in the break. But good. Thank you. Be seated.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, sir.
My final question, sir. I think this will be the final question. It will be the final question, sir. I had an opportunity to have a conversation with the industrialist of owner of HSCL, Himadri Specialty Chemical Limited. The question which intrigued me was, though you being an owner of a 5,000 crore plus company, each and every worker, even a labor in his manufacturing unit, is working in such a way that it's his own industry. The labor thinks as he's working in his own industry.
Correct.
I asked what is the question. I asked the question, what is the reason for them to be so connected to your industry? He answered me with a very linguistic way that my HR is smart enough to make sure that they are part of our family and fill my pocket accordingly. So I expect that you, as a HR of a renowned company, would also motivate people in such a way. In today's time, only financial motivation is not the primary goal of an individual. What are the other form of motivation you give your employees?
Brilliant. It was a link. Please be seated.
Yeah.
My answer to you is very simple. I'll take you to my interview process. When I interview somebody to join my company, I ask them, what are you looking for? It's a trick question. 9 out of 10 will say, I'm looking for learning அப்படிம்பா. ஒன்னா நம்பர் போய். Okay. அடுத்த பதில் தான் வரும், I'm looking at compensation. See, the problem in India is we always have this taboo, the கூச்சம் to ask for compensation, right? This is what I'm looking for அப்படின்னு. I tell them only one thing. To us, when you join my organization, I can assure you of good learning, a good manager to work with, a good culture to be a part of, an opportunity to freely express your ideas and issues in the same openness, right? We will work with you. So the point is very simple, right? So we are talking of a good manager, because you can never choose your parents or managers in life. If you look at it, you can never choose your parents or managers. You can even choose your wife, but not your parents, not your manager. So I always tell them, my managers, I have a zero politics company culture. Zero. Anybody can talk to any person in the organization. No problem at all. No nonsense. So I talk about good manager, good culture, good learning, good opportunities to grow, contribute beyond the stated role, and good earning. So earning becomes one part of it. There are other factors to it, right? And if there are 1,000 employees in my organization, I tell them, you directly contribute to 0.1% of the revenue, growth, profit of the company. So you should also be rewarded. And what we also do is, as an organization, a lot of companies focus on policies. Adidam policy in Merkol Kamchi, they will say standard policy we cannot do. What we do is we have policies, but we also are extremely flexible in the way we deal with people. So when the world goes towards standardization of policies and the way we move towards customization, from standardization to customization. What does an employee want? An employee wants respect and or kind of autonomy or empowerment, right? You know where all this starts in my organization is fundamentally in a mission, vision, core values. One thing that we do and everybody does from the CEO to the newest joint fresher is we listen. We listen with respect. We listen to our employees with respect. அப்ப என்ன ஆகுது? பிரச்சனையா தைரியமா வந்து சொல்லலாம். ப்ராப்ளமா ஒரு இன்னோவேட்டிவ் ஐடியா இருக்கா, புது பிசினஸ் ஆப்பர்ச்சுனிட்டி இருக்கா, ஓப்பனா வந்து பேசலாம். They feel encouraged. வீட்ல பேசுற மாதிரி யதார்த்தமா பேசலாம். என் கம்பெனி ட்ரெஸ் கோட் கிடையாது. We can wear shorts. If anybody is interested in a tech career, you can join my company. You can apply. We encourage people to come in shorts. Cringe jeans, t-shirt are perfectly fine. No dress code at all. Right? Every Friday we have a movie in our office. உட்கார்ந்து படம் பார்ப்போம். So what we are trying to do is, உனக்கு என்ன வேணும் நான் பண்ணி தரேன், எனக்கு என்ன வேணும் கொடு. It becomes a symbiotic relationship. And fundamental for it is we listen to our people. I can change my business model, I'll still be successful. I will change my business itself, we will still be successful. I change my culture, I'm heading for failure. Got the answer?
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
Good. Since you declared that it is the last question, I will take that, Your Honor, as the last question indeed, and any further questions you can always interact offline. All the very best, guys. God bless you, as your principal said. Jai Shri Krishna. Bye-bye.
We are deeply grateful to the Sashikant sir, our distinguished HR leader with us today. Your invaluable insights and expertise have enlightened and inspired us all. Thank you for taking your time to share your knowledge and experiences. We truly appreciate your contribution to make this event a remarkable success. Thank you, sir.
Moving on to the session 1 of today's event, where we will explore the topic Future Demand in HR Reskilling. As the workplace continues to evolve, the need for HR professionals to adapt and reskill has never been more critical. In this session, we will delve into the emerging trends and strategies essential for equipping HR leaders with the skills necessary to meet the demands of the future workforce. I would like to extend a warm and respectful welcome to our distinguished guests, Mr. Motesh Raja, Assistant General Manager HR at Dr. Agarwal's High Hospital, Chennai. Now I invite Ms. Pooja, the President of the International Relations Council, to introduce our esteemed chief guest for session 1.
It is my pleasure to introduce Mr. Motesh Raja sir, who is an accomplished HR leader with over a decade of experience in human resource management. Currently serving as the Assistant General Manager, Human Resources at Dr. Agarwal's High Hospital, he oversees regional HR operations, ensuring alignment with organizational objectives while fostering a productive work environment. Sir holds an Executive MBA in General Management and Human Resource Management from the prestigious Indian Institute of Management, Calcutta, and a Master's degree in Social Work with a specialization in Human Resource from the University of Madras. He is also a certified NABH quality specialist and a recognized HR and healthcare quality expert. His dynamic career spans various leadership roles, showcasing his expertise in HR strategy, employee engagement and quality management. Sir is also a visiting faculty member at Dr. Agarwal's Institute of Optometry, further reflecting his dedication to knowledge sharing and professional development. With his vast experience and proven leadership, I am pleased to have Mr. Motesh Raja sir as our chief guest for today's event to inspire the audience with his insights on future demands in HR reskilling. I now invite sir to deliver his insights.
Hello. Vanakkam Makkale. I think Shashikant sir have steal the show. உங்களுக்கு ரொம்ப ஈஸியா போயிடுச்சு சார். There is no topic. Anyway, they have given me a topic. But guys, I have not prepared anything. Morning only I reached from Madurai. And it's a very prestigious and honor to stand here. Because I am an alumni of DGBC. I did my BSc here, MSW specialization HR here. என்னோட குருமார்கள் வரதுக்கு முன்னாடி என் ஸ்பீச்சை முடிக்கணும்னு நினைச்சேன். My professors are sitting there in front of me like now again kind of an internal exam for me. எப்படி இருக்கீங்க? How are you all? Okay, since I'm in DGBC, I know how we give important to I'm not talking about religious, spiritual science. Okay, so I always start my session with a prayer. Okay, all the students, can you raise up? Stand up. Students, okay, it's a very unique prayer. On a count of 3, 2, 1, I want you to do. You can all keep your hand like this. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Okay. Okay. Ready? நீங்க பண்ற வரையும் I will not get into the session and it will be delayed for you. 3, 2, 1. Come on, go. Thank you. Take your seat. Is there MSW department here? MSW, DG Vaishnav, MSW, India. Okay, again, thank you, Professor Shankar, for inviting me. It's a privilege to stand here as an alumnus. It's being like coming to college back full circle. I don't know whether again the topic select arts in the because I feel I'm a live example for this topic, future demand, HR and reskilling. Let me say why. Okay, I will start with the Kutti story. And guys, I don't give Gyan advice. I don't listen to advice Gyan because I don't believe in it. I see the life story of other people and I improvise. Okay. So anybody did their schooling in Velamal? Velamal. Come on, east or west, Velamal is the best. We have a unique practice in Velamal. Hello. Okay. Who was the one who raised hand? Velamal? Bayatama Tukuma, east or west, Velamal is the best. We always say this in our. Okay. Love you boys. Okay, we have a unique practice there where in 10th, 12th, I don't know, now the practice they are not following, they will segregate into 3 groups. Weaker class, topper, average. I am so proud 12C weaker class, turned as a weaker class there. Then I scored basic mark or 782 and then through all political reference I got here. I went to Saukarpet, Damani Brothers. They recommended me here to do BSc Computer Science because I hate maths. Okay, maths na romba kashtam. So I thought Computer Science there will be no maths. I came, but unfortunately I had 2 papers in maths. So I had arrear in only the 2 paper. Anyway, it's a UG nala konja jolly abbe pochi. I don't know, like pampered kid, all this thing happened. Then after UG, I don't know what to do. I did my all TANSET, all MBA exams, friends, all I did. And one of my friend Naveen, I need to remember him this time. He said, "You are good in talking. Why can't you take up HR as your profession?" Appa na ketta HR na enna. he told me, யாரடி நீ மோகினி படம் பார்த்திருக்கியான்னு கேட்டான். I said yes. அதுல நயன்தாரா பண்ற வேலை தான் HR வேலைன்னா. This was the statement he told. He was not aware what is HR ABCD. Again, with 2 years, and we had, I don't know how many of you know Dr. Vidya Srinivasan, my guru, my mentor, Dean of MSW DGVC. Now she's no more. I think Professor Sulupriya is taking over the place. So, I didn't get seat in the first year. As soon as I finished 2009, I didn't get seat, okay? Tharala, enoda mark BSc 2 years, arrears irukka kodadhu MSW join pannona. Again, through political reference, principal assured me next year vaapa unakku seat nu. So next year avangale phone panni seat kudutanga. My father came, and one thing I did, I hid my arrear to my father. I said I cleared BSc எல்லாமே arrear இல்லாம முடிச்சிட்டேன்னு சொல்லி வச்சிருந்தேன். So when I entered to the interview room, Dr. Vidya Srinivasan said, your son has been admitted here through quota. See his mark in max அப்படின்னு எடுத்து போட்டாங்க. So that day my father ஒரு மாதிரி ஆயிட்டாரு. When he came out, he said, see, I don't know you, because my father is very friendly. He said, whatever you wanted to do, you wanted to be HR, அவருக்கு என்ன டாக்டர் ஆக்கி பார்க்கணும்னு ஆசை. Any typical parents will have. So that day, guys, it was a turning point. I realized, இவ்வளோ நாள் we have been like through recommendation, through lot of intervention I came. That day I realized, because there was 5-3 classmate, future classmate of mine in MSW, they are sitting in the interview. அவர் முன்னாடி எங்க அப்பா என்ன தலையில ஒரு கொட்டு கொட்டிட்டாரு. That day it pricked me. அன்னைக்கு நான் ஒரு சபதம் எனக்குள்ளே வச்சுக்கிட்டேன். This is a real story. அந்த HOD முன்னாடி இங்க இருந்து போய் through any reference நான் வேலைக்கு போக கூடாது. It should be through only through my mark அப்படின்னு நினைச்சு in the 2 years of my MSW, I owe to DG Varsnav and MSW faculties. நான் என்னென்னோ பண்ணி I mold myself. I reskilled from that time as per the topic from 2012 as a college days itself. And you will not believe, as soon as I did my 2 years thing, I was called from college. I said, you are the best outgoing student. Chivalapacharya gold medals for you. We wanted you to come and receive me. I got shocked. I was a 3rd rank holder in university. புரிஞ்சி படிச்சது அந்த 2 வருஷம் MSW specialization in HR. That is why I am standing here in front of you. From that day, my upskilling and reskilling, I have never stopped in my life. So இதுதான் நான் உங்களுக்கு சொல்ல வரேன். This reskilling and upskilling, future demand of HR is very, very important. How many of you wanted to become a HR here as a career? HR conference தானே, ஒருத்தவங்க தானா? Boys, hey, really there is no MSW MHRM team sitting here? No. Okay. Hey, Magit, he was my intern. Haida. Okay, see, we will go back to the past. Since the topic, I need to deliver something on topic, right? The evolution of hello. The evolution of HR. So எல்லாருக்கும் HR department என்ன கூப்பிட்டுருந்தாங்கன்னு தெரியுமா முத? Are you aware of what we have called initial days? It was personnel department, where we termed to say the 3R job. R or for Raja, Motish Raja. Recruitment, retention, resignation, and part of admin work. This was HR work in 1900s. HR work. Now you know where we have evolved and we have come. Now we are being termed as human resource business partners. Tomorrow, anybody wanted to be HR profession, and we have distinguished guests with wealth of experience. என்னை விட they all know. நாங்களாம் காலாட்டிக்கிட்டே இருக்கணும், இல்லைன்னா நாங்க செத்து போயிட்டோம்னு சொல்லி என்ன மேலே ஏறி போயிடுவாங்க. That means I should be up to date, and I have a privilege since I'm a millennial. I have been seeing pre-technology and post-technology. Without mobile நாங்க இருந்திருக்கோம். Now again, full board, chat GPT, all bullshit, blah 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 blah. I'm coming to, I'm against AI on certain terms, but anyway, since my topic says reskilling, now it's completely automation. You should be a human resource business partner. வாயிலெல்லாம் வட சொல்ல முடியாது. You should talk business language. Okay, there are 2 departments is the balance of an organization: human resource and finance. These 2 departments align பண்ணி work பண்ணலனா being an HR itself a waste. And finally, we are human and we are going to deal with people. So as a HR, you should understand business. Again, a life experience. I joined Dr. I, you all know I work for Dr. Agarwal's group of eye hospitals. Believe me guys, I deal with the most egoistic people in the world. Doctors. Okay? It is not so easy. Any member of your family doctors? கொஞ்சமாவது இன்டராக்டிவா ஏதாவது போர் அடிக்குதா? இதுக்கு மேல எப்படி இன்ட்ரெஸ்டா பேசுறான்னு தெரியல. மேடம் போர் அடிக்குதா மேடம்? அவ்வளவுதானே பேசுறேன். Yeah, thank you. Because there are a lot of other distinguished guests with wealth of experience they are able to talk. No family members is doctor, right? ஆமாவா இல்லையா? Excuse me sir. Okay. Sorry for that. உங்க ஃபேமிலி அவங்க இந்த டாக்டர் நல்லவங்களா இருக்கலாம், but the doctors which I deal, there are certain doctors who are very egoistic. So as soon as I joined Dr. Agarwal's, they asked, what are you going to do? Who are you? What is your work? Your role is to put only salary. Why are you coming big headed? All these statements came to me. And you know what, as Sasikant rightly said, HR, you all think it's a very powerful role guys, but morning, நான் car drive பண்ண office போகும்போது, I still remember 2014 I joined the organization. A doctor called me, Motish, my system is not working, patients are waiting. I rushed to the hospital and I saw he didn't switch on the power button. I said, sir, someone asked how you get into the nerves of the and the time dealing with these people, how equipped are you? Again, coming to this reskilling. Since I am an HR, a non-medical person, being in a medical field, so what is my mantra was, first, any organization HR, the principal ethics process is same, but the business is different. As soon as you get placed in any company, let it be in any department, production, marketing, operations, finance, first understand the business. What we are doing, what we are delivering. Let it be an IT sector, let it be an healthcare field, let it be in manufacturing. A to Z of business knowledge, which when you talk business knowledge, okay, again, I am a live example. Now I can sit here and control my doctor. I can do this. I can call a doctor and I can ask them, sir, madam, I want to do this surgery. Madam, this is pending. They will listen. You know why? Because I started talking doctor's language to them. So I understood what is cataract surgery. Since it's an eye hospital, I understood what is PDEC, what is cornea transplant, what is the biomedical equipments we have, how many surgeries the doctor can do, what is the average, maximum maximum average length of surgery is 1 hour. It's not complicated. And the hospital will be always termed as bedded, non-bedded. இதெல்லாம் நான் கத்துக்கிட்டதுனால தான் which I could sustain in the healthcare field. This is how an HR reskilling and upskilling. Rather than reskilling, you can term it as upskilling. Okay, reskilling is something where you will be, as HR leaders, you will be contributing to the employees of your organization. By now itself, they are predicting in by 2030, 50% of an employee of the present organization should be reskilled. அப்படின்னு predict பண்றாங்க. And COVID is a real lifetime experience where everybody got reskilled and upskilled, and in the punctuality, in the timing, ella went for a toss after COVID. Even I was late 15 minutes, but luckily Shashikant saved me, like extending the inaugural speech and all these things. COVID and being in healthcare sector, COVID, no way to A, B, C of COVID, nothing we don't know. We need to close the branch. What will happen? And you guys will not believe, it's not a bedded hospital. நல்ல ஹெல்த் கேர்ல இருந்து வந்திருக்காரு சார், கோவிட்ல ட்ரீட் பண்ணி சம பணம் சம்பாதிச்சிருப்பாங்க கம்பெனி. We are a super specialty hospital, so the hospital was shut down for 2 months, 0% revenue. Okay, the real challenge comes here. So the task was given to me was we need to reduce 300 employees. It was my responsibility, 300 employees, to make them to take 50% of their salary. So I need to do this on virtual call. Again, Shashikant rightly said, when you love your job, when you work from this is my mantra, when you create that relationship with the employees, when you create, as I said, HR is powerful role, and the combo valathukama, when you be in their shoes and talk, it is very easy to deal. So I again started learning COVID. What is COVID? What is vaccination? And again, as HR, you will get lot of other responsibility. Not only you will be taking care of people, any event, HR, any death, HR, any person faint, HR, bathroom stink avada, HR, AC work avaliya, HR, for everything they will say HR. I think you guys are all reels பார்க்கக்கூடிய கூட்டம் தானே. who's good at doing reels? அதுவும் இல்லைன்னு யாரும் கை தூக்காதீங்க, கை தூக்காம இருக்காதீங்க, சாரி. Okay, whenever you scroll reels, no, the one department which been told the most in corporate is HR. Okay, they think HR is like easy peasy bed of roses job. It is not, unless until HR like na sonna mari, I don't know how many of you know about animal photographer. They are all interested in photography. Okay, they can read about lens photo idin, but unless until they read about animals behavior, they cannot be animal photography. This is called reskilling. So now HR is HR business partner solindillaya. Now it is completely on automated AI, all ChatGPT, all this thing is coming into the world. Like I wanted you guys to be equipped enough to understand this. At least this is a time where you can take up dual like triple courses where there are a lot of exposure you guys are getting. Adilande eduthukittu poi if you like, and they told that I have been completed my IIM. Let me again reskilling example. What had happened in Agarwal is full of IIM culture. People, I'm in the organization for 10 years. I'm recruiting an IIM person with all your age factor. Varambode 1 crore per annum salary. Third good no run. As HR, I was all thinking, what does this IIM do? Unfortunately, I couldn't. I feel very happy that I'm alumni of DGYC, but I couldn't come from a B school. So I wanted to explore what does IIM do. So again, it is my own interest. I applied an EPGM, Executive Program in General Management from IIM, and I'm currently pursuing. Somebody have introduced saying that I completed. No, I'm completing in August. 3 days I had a campus visit. You should again, when you meet people like that is how this conference, all this conclave help us. When you interact with the top stalwarts, unga juniors, that time only you will understand where we are, what we are doing. And the knowledge valathukita mattunda on any profession, forget about HR, you can be like out of the box irukka mudiyum. So again I'm learning. Always my ex-chairman, I had a privilege of working with Dr. K.M. Cherian. Unfortunately he passed away 2 days before. He always say every people should run behind Saraswati. You know what is Saraswati? Girlfriend illappa Saraswati. He will always used to say me, every people should run behind Saraswati, whereas Lakshmi will come behind us, it seems. He is terming to Lord Saraswati, knowledge. Whichever religion people are in, when you go behind knowledge, I think automatically all your peer, pugal, panam automatically. I am a live example for that. Okay. So coming to again reskilling, I had certain notes. Correct. Technology. I think pretty much you have lot of exposure. Evlo perku Arcoot nu orundhu theriyum. Arcoot. Nobody know there was a platform called Arcoot. It was our own social media like Facebook. Then it got into Facebook. Then comes the Instagram. Now Threads, Twitter, and so-called or stupid app that Snapchat. Okay, I hate that Snapchat. So I have brought my colleague here. Okay, I wanted him to be, the purpose of bringing my colleague here that I wanted him to help in reskilling and upskilling. So he is a very fan of Snapchat. ஒரு நாள் வந்து அவனுக்கு ஏதோ ஸ்ட்ரீக் எல்லாம் பேசினா, I thought ஏதோ மணி வரப்போது போல, நல்ல பரவாயில்ல, இஸ் இன்வெஸ்டிங், நம்ம தான் அப்படி முட்டாளா இருக்கும்னு நான் நினைச்சிட்டு இருந்தேன். ஒரு பிளாக் கலர் இது போட்டிருந்தான். சரிங்க பாருங்க இதுக்கு எவ்வளவு ஸ்ட்ரீக். ஏன்னா அவனுக்கு அன்னைக்கு எதுவுமே போட இல்லையா. He's sitting here only right front of me. He assists me in all recruitment. Then he taught me Snapchat. What is Snapchat? But anyway, I was not so convinced, so I didn't come into Snapchat. It was convinced. So I know pretty much you're all Snapchat users. So again, this is what the future demand of HR. As a future demand of HR, you guys have a bigger responsibility. You know what? You guys are going to handle after 20 years Gen Beta guys. Okay, all 20-25 kids will be your colleague, subordinate. அவங்களை ஹேண்டில் பண்ணுவீங்க. Okay, and I am also a visiting faculty of my own college, Dr. Agarwal Institute of Optometry. Not technical, I take entrepreneurship, business class லாம் எடுப்பேன். I understand the struggle of dealing with Gen Zs. I think pretty much everybody Gen Zs, right? Not blaming you, like I know how they behave, but you have bigger, more responsibility to run the race with beta race. Okay, to run the race, you should be equipped, you should develop your skills, and you should be out of the box. Okay. Finally, okay. Again, coming to A. Like, how many of you use A? எதுக்காவது கை தூக்குங்க பசங்களா ப்ளீஸ். இல்லனா can I come with hand mic? Can I come and talk there? Is it okay? Hello. Hello. See, I'm struggling to use this. Other reskilling, upskilling. Hello. A. How many of you use platform AI? Photo everybody use. Okay, great. But being an HR, and second thing they all say is okay, they all say AI will replace manpower in future, human manpower, resource planning, all this thing will be reduced because of AI. That is true fact. But if you guys choosing HR as a profession, you guys will not be replaced. You know why? No why? We are going to deal with humans. I don't think ellarum and the Rajini padam what a robo one movie pere you all Endiran. See adu kuda na pannu vaisa Endiran. How many of you watched Endiran? You know what was the climax, right? And AI cannot go and attend a funeral of your employee close relative. Can AI do? And AI cannot be empathetic. You mean what is empathetic? Being in other shoes, solving their problem, coming out without any transference counter. HR ku vandu oru periya responsibility. Okay, we are all after all human beings. We also have same lust, affection, everything. Naaliki neenga interview edukumbodhu there will be a good looking girl where you will be interviewing. Okay, you should control all your emotions. Anyway, I picked my girl from Dr. Agarwal's. She came for interview. She proposed, we are married now. Okay, that is, and I don't know about the company. Companies are like encouraging that employees should get met. All this thing is evolving and coming. Okay, if that in that case, an empathetic communication is very important. Adukku da HR irukumbodhu there are two types of leaders. One born leader, no, making up leaders. Okay, to become that you should understand what is soft skill, what is interpersonal skills. HR is not person after doing your 2 years MSW, MHRM, mudichittu BBA mudichittu being an MBA, don't think that we can become an HR. There are a lot of whatever you read, whatever you study and get marks is like a hall ticket for to get into a job. Okay, any PG students? Vagid, you would have learned about recruitment process, right? 5-mark question, advertising idunu andha mari kandipa endha organization la nadakadhu. It is just to answer. It depends on each organization. So that to understand that, again I'm coming to, you need to understand the business, you need to understand the organization. Most probably you need to understand AI, ChatGPT, understand people. To understand people, you should interact more. You should talk to lot of people. Nariya general knowledge valathukanum. Nowadays I feel all these people doesn't know who is the education minister of India. See, Serida, Prime Minister of India.
Modi sir.
Very good. In my college one answered Draupadi Murmu. I said she is the president. Okay. இந்த மாதிரி இதுலயே நம்ம knowledge புரியுதா உங்களுக்கு? It's a live example so that you should understand, you should be updating your skills. HR is not very easy to handle as you think in reels or people whoever talk, whoever only in that field they will understand what is the power. So last but not least, always I believe in aram seiya virumbu, desire to do what is right. As Sachikant rightly said, whatever you do there is ethics. My principle is simple. Nobody is superior, nobody is inferior. Faculties are guru. Enakku enoda CHRO, executive director, boss. Okay, he is not a god. Am I right? So na yarku inferior, superior. Even one below to you, one above to you. You should not think they are superior, inferior. Avanga paapanga ipdi seiyanum. There is something called ethics. Oru porula thiruduradhu thappa illaya? Adu panna kodadu. அது யாராவது பார்த்தா பண்ணுவேன் பார்க்காட்டி பண்ணுவேன்னு இல்லை. ஸோ தட்ஸ் இட் கால் எத்திக்ஸ். Ethics and culture should remain. In that way you should take it forward. The HR. Thank you for inviting. Hope some takeaway you have taken. Again, very proud and nostalgia moment. Anyway, I had my first love in DGVC. The breakup ஆயிடுச்சு PG ல. My faculties know that. Thank you guys. Any questions you can ask me. Any questions? இல்லையா? முடிச்சுக்கலாமா? Where is Professor Shankar? Any questions? Thank you so much. Again, back to college days. And second thing, last but not least, this is a very important era in your life. This college days will never come back. Bunk class, go to movie first day for show. Nalla jolly irunga, enjoy pannunga. But one thing follow, there is something called ethics. Follow that. Manasaachikku unmaiya irunga. You will definitely come out with flying colors. I am a weaker class 12C where now I was a gold medalist. I am a live example. Ennala mudiyumna definitely each and people, I think there are brightest people than me in this group. Definitely you can also. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your insightful discussion on the future demand for reskilling in HR. Your expertise and your forward-thinking perspective truly highlighted the evaluating role of HR professional in shaping organizational success. It was a pleasure to hear your takes on such forward-focused and impactful topic. I'm sure your insights have been truly inspirational and informative to our students.
I now request our esteemed faculty member, Ms. Renukumari ma'am, to kindly honor our distinguished guest, Mr. Motesh Raja sir.
pleasure to welcome you all to the session 2, where we move into a topic that holds growing significance in today's fast-paced and high-pressure professional world. Developing an organizational culture focusing on mindfulness and mental health. This session will explore how fostering mindful and prioritized mental well-being can enhance workplace harmony, productivity and employee satisfaction. Let's move into this opportunity to learn strategies that can create healthier and more balanced work environments for all.
Mr. Mahesh Babu Valan sir is a seasoned expert in customer experience and voice of the customer management with over 20 plus years of experience across diverse industry domains including retail banking, investment banking, supply chain operations, customer relationship management, e-commerce and information technology. Mahesh sir holds certifications as a Net Promoter Certified Associate and ISO 9001-2008 Auditor. He is known for designing and optimizing process, customer journey maps and enabling key touchpoints across organizations. Mahesh sir has successfully spearheaded cross-functional initiatives and implemented advanced AI-driven tools to elevate customer satisfaction. His work has influenced business strategies and earned recognition for its measurable impact on corporate growth. An alumnus of the Indian Institute of Management with advanced training in data analytics and project management, Mahesh sir is enthusiastic and passionate about continuous learning and mentoring. We are pleased to have Mr. Mahesh Babu Balan sir as our chief guest today to inspire our audience. I now invite sir to deliver his insights.
Good morning, everyone. I wanted to say good morning, but unfortunately my session came in towards the end of the morning, right? So we are almost in the lunch time. But let me see. I'll try to cover it. I would like to thank Shrikant, Shashikant, the way he delivered. I don't know, the first two sessions conducted by them. அவங்க அப்படியே பின்னாடி வர்றவங்க பண்ணுவாங்கன்னு என் மேல காமிச்சு போயிட்டாரு. I think there is a lot of experienced person, but let me see how I could manage this particular thing. But first of all, I would like to thank everyone. The way it started from your HOD, right, Prashant, the topic given to me is the how the mindfulness and mental health is integrated into the culture. Right. First, before I start, if you would have seen how your HOD, right, he had a smile on his face, and then when he was delivering like a 2-minute speech, he was able to convey it with smile. And your principal sir, and also the other two participants. Now, let me ask you a question. How many of you feel stress is good or bad? How many of you feel stress is bad? First time I'm seeing someone raising பின்னாடி இருக்கிறவங்க எல்லாம் பாருங்கப்பா கொஞ்சம். Okay, first thing I noticed, the backbenchers. I think a lot of backbenchers are there. I think when the moment they said about cricket, Dhoni, you all raised your hands at the back, right? So, okay, I'm getting a general perception that you guys are you all comfortable, or you are stressed and then made to sit here? இல்ல அப்படியே நீங்க போற வழியில அப்படியே உட்கார வச்சிட்டாங்களா இல்ல எப்படி அது? இல்ல you all are happy, right? Okay, that's very important. The thing is, first and foremost thing, right? The reason I asked how many of you feel stressed. Stress வந்து actually like stress bad or good, right? You didn't raise your hands. எவ்வளவு பேர் stress bad and feel பண்றீங்க? How many of you feel stress is bad? Okay. See, the answer is stress is not bad, but how you are going to manage the stress is important. Like Shashikant said, right? So no one can take your freedom from what you have the liberty to keep it yourself, not to give it to others. So adla vandu pathina ipo stress vandu I want to create like a lecture mari illama. I think the last two participants had conveyed it very well. So let's take an example. Now on the character, I'll go with that character, right? Based on my experience and based on my whatever the industry I've worked on. So I want to give you some insights. So can I get one name from the audience? யாராவது ஒருத்தர் ஒரு பேர் கொடுங்க. யார்? Louder. Kaplan. What's this? What's the name? Sorry, pa kekla. Sairam. Okay. So you are more inclined to the principal's Sairam. Okay. Now let's see. Let's take an example, right? So Sairam is a graduate. Okay. First of all, see the first two topics was very good, right? But this is very, very important. Mindfulness and mental health. The reason I'm saying is the practical example I wanted to give you with a story. Now Sairam is like a graduated, like this college, right? He graduated, so he had scored good mark, and then he got a good placement in a company, right? The first day he got a so first thing very important is the marks what you get will make you enter into an organization. புரியுதுங்களா? இப்போ நல்ல மார்க் இருந்தா உங்களுக்கு ஒரு நல்ல ஆர்கனைசேஷன் will call you for the employment. But அதுக்கப்புறம் what happens is it's all about your soft skill and mental health which will take you to the next level. So Sairam, very passionate individual, scored high mark, he got into an organization. வெச்சுக்கலாம். So organization he is just working, very good new friends, new colleagues, lot of coffee, lot of meals, company give lot of free meals and other things. எல்லாம் நல்லா இருக்கு, நல்லா போயிட்டு இருக்கு, நல்லா பண்ணிட்டு இருக்காரு. Down the line ஒரு 6 monthல Sairam felt emotional, like for example lot of pressure, work pressure, and then he had to undergo a lot of mental issues because the deliverables, deadlines have become more for that particular individual. So அந்த மாதிரி உங்களுக்கு யாருக்காவது ஸ்டடீஸ்ல இருக்குங்களா? So when you are, how many of you prepare for the examination just before the exam? Okay, நிறைய பேர் கை தூக்கிறீங்க. Exactly. So what do you feel in that moment? Can anyone tell me what do you feel? Why do you do that and what do you feel? Can anyone pick up the mic? It can be any language. Can anyone pick up the mic and say why do you do it at the end? யாரெல்லாம் கை தூக்குனீங்க? Can anyone tell me? Because I'm hearing that the crowd is not that. So break the thing. I think, you. Mike, can anyone give the mic to him, please? It's coming, pa. Varudhu, pa. Mic varudhu. Wait. See guys, be very interactive. I'm telling you, this is just we are in see, college days are really good, but one thing you all should remember is that the first two things, right? We can be happy, we can be joy, lot of things. Spoke about spouse, lot of enthusiasm, lot of things in colleges, right? But at the same time, very important topic you all should remember is about the mental health. The reason I'm saying is this has become a very big issue nowadays, right? Please go ahead.
So we procrastinate till the last minute and we feel stressful.
Okay, procrastination, right? So okay, so what happens is thank you, what's your name? Rahul, thank you Rahul. Okay, so what happens is when you come towards that end, right, so a lot of pressure to handle, and you would have seen by the time the Sairam who had been flying colors in that organization slowly has gone down, right? So it's so pathina avarku vandu he could not focus, he could not concentrate on the work. So 76% of the organizations face these mental issues with employees. Okay, so okay, நீங்க ஏதோ பேசிட்டே இருக்கீங்க. Can you all please listen here? Very important topic team. You will not realize now, but நீங்க கொஞ்ச நாள் அந்த workல போனீங்கன்னா you will get to realize this pain. That's the reason. Just pay attention for 30 minutes, not more than that. The reason is very important topic, and I'm not going to give any lecture here. Okay, I have some documents, but I don't want to do that. But very important, listen to me. The reason I'm saying is that I face this issue, and a lot of my colleagues face this issue, my friends face this issue, and your college and the principal and your HOD had considered this topic to be there in order for your welfare. There are very, very small things you could take it as a key takeaways. That's why I'm saying just listen for 30 minutes, very important. So Sairam's example, right? So his story, and he had a lot of issues, and then when he goes to me, he speaks to the manager like he says, okay, what happened to this deadline, right? Like how the Rahul mentioned about procrastination, same thing. It's like after college we all be like, okay, work is like, it's like a college, like we will have that kind of a first year, second year, third year, we will have the same kind of a mindset. But what I'm trying to say here is, once that pressure comes in, he don't know how to handle it, Sairam. So Sairam became very depressed, and then very less focused on the work, and then you don't know what to do. ஸோ அப்போ என்ன பண்ணுவாங்க, இப்போ வந்து ஃபார் எக்ஸாம்பிள் நீங்கள் வந்து உங்களுக்கு ஒரு வழியுமே இல்லை, ஒரு ஆர்கனைசேஷனுக்குள்ளே போயிட்டீங்கன்னா யூ வில் செக் வித் அதர் ஆர்கனைசேஷன் இல்லையா, பக்கத்து டீம் பக்கத்து ஆர்கனைசேஷனில் போய் எப்படி இருக்குது என்ன கேட்கும்போது ஐ திங்க் எவ்ரி ஒன் ஹேட் த சேம் ப்ரெஷர். ஓகேவா? ஸோ ப்ரெஷர் இருக்கும்போது வாட் ஹேப்பன் வாஸ் இந்த கம்பெனி ரைட் ஜெனரல் மித், ரெண்டு டீம் வேலையே இல்லாத டீம் யார் யார் சொல்லுங்க, ரெண்டு ரோல் in the organization they always say there is no job. Can anyone tell me which are those two roles? ரெண்டு ரோலுக்கு வேலையே இல்லைன்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. Can anyone tell me which role is that? Manager அப்புறம் HR. You know why? Because these two roles, ஓகேங்களா, சொன்னோன்னு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா எல்லாருமே என்ன பார்க்குறீங்க, இந்த ரெண்டு ரோலில் வேலையே இல்லைன்னு சொன்னோன்னே எல்லாரும் பார்க்குறீங்க, அப்போ அந்த வேலைக்கு தான் போகணும் தானே பார்க்குறீங்க எல்லாரும். ஸோ தீஸ் டூ ரோல்ஸ் நீங்கள் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா ஆப்ரேஷன்ஸில் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா டெய்லி வேலை இருக்கும். காஃபி பிரேக் வழியாக வரமாட்டேன்னுவாங்க. வி வாண்ட் டு கோ ஃபார் லஞ்ச், நோ ஐ எம் நாட் கமிங், லாட் ஆஃப் திங்ஸ் டு டெலிவர். பட் ஹெச்ஆர் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா ஜாலியாக இருப்பாங்க, பார்த்துக்கலாம்யா, ஓகே இந்த ட்ரைனிங் நடக்கும், தட்ஸ் ஓகே வி வில் டூ இட் அப்படின்ற மாதிரி ஒரு மைண்ட் செட் இருக்கும். So like what, so managers always, we have this joke in the organization, managers வருவார் காலையில் எல்லாரையும் எல்லாம் முடிச்சிட்டிங்களாப்பா வேலையெல்லாம், என்ன பாச்சு டெட்லைன், இது முடிச்சிட்டிங்களா அது முடிச்சிட்டிங்களா இதை பண்ணிட்டீங்களா அனுப்புனீங்களா மெயிலு, இது மட்டும் தான் ஜாப் இருக்குன்றது ஒரு ஜென்ரல் மித். we used to do it in the corridor. என்னன்னா காசிப் பண்ணுவாங்க, அது ஒரு ஜாலி, ஏன்னா ப்ரெஷரில் ஒரு காசிப் பண்ணால் சந்தோஷம் கிடைக்குது இல்லையா, அதனால they used to do it. But what happens is அந்த டைமில் this particular person, right, Sairam example, he went and ஒரு சரி ஹெச்ஆர் தான் வேலை இல்லாமல் இருக்காரு, அவரை கூப்பிட்டு கேட்போம், என்னப்பா இது இந்த மாதிரி உங்களை நம்பி ஒரு ஆர்கனைசேஷனுக்கு வந்துட்டேன், ஸோ வாட் இஸ் தட் ஐ வில் பி கெட்டிங் இட் in return because I already have the mental stress and then issue. So what happened was he was looking into various things, எப்படி பண்ணலாம், how we could do that change to the organization. So the only place is culture. Okay, well, the culture, it's very important that if you see how many of you is like Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs தெரியுமா யாருன்னு? Do you know all Steve Jobs? How many of you follow him? How many of you follow Steve Jobs? யாருமே இல்லையா? சுந்தர் பிச்சை? ஓகே, இந்தியனோட 2-3 கை தூக்குறீங்க பார்க்கலாம். ஓகே, you know what? Do you know what struggle Sundar Pichai had in his beginning of his career? Have you come across those things? See, that this is why I'm telling this topic is very intense, is because they had undergone a lot of challenges. In like Steve Jobs undergone a lot of challenges. Have you ever know that a founder of a company is thrown out of the company? Steve Jobs was thrown out of his own company, and look at his stress level, how much he must be having it. So and the kind of situations, like, it's all about how do we manage those stress, right? So that's very important. So now like in this situation, HR thought like, okay, let's have have these mental health and then these these kind of mindfulness in the along with this particular culture. So mindfulness means, mindfulness na yaradhu example solla mudiyuma, mindfulness na enna solla mudiyuma? Just one example, what is it coming to your mind? Can anyone give an example of mindfulness? So yoga posture varda mind la, so yoga posture and then meditation. So that's not mindfulness. Mindfulness is staying present, like how your HOD, he was at present, right? He took the session at the present, at the moment. He had a smile on his face. சிரிச்சுட்டே சொன்னார், இப்போ நல்லா கனெக்டட் ஆச்சு, எல்லாருமே சொன்னாங்க, எல்லா ஸ்பீக்கரும் சொன்னாங்க. ஸோ அது மாதிரி சொல்லும்போது இட் வாஸ் கனெக்டட் வெல். ஸோ being present, இப்போ என்னன்னா, whatever the challenge today I have to be focused on having that particular challenge to be focused. So in that line, what happened was the famous companies, right? Like for example, Google, Unilever, and a lot of other companies, they had a lot of wellness programs. In my organization, Hewlett Packard Enterprise, where I work, we have Friday holiday. You know, like quarterly, one Friday there will be a holiday for all the employees across the globe. The reason is to spend time to have your, self-connect, and then to have a lot of, empathy like towards yourself, and then, to spend the time well. So that was the idea. And then one important thing, right, about mental health and, the mindfulness is that in an organization, it's very important, okay, for everyone, I'm telling you is that the problem, the challenge currently organization face, we will be silent. Companies the mindset of our Indian employment is that we will not talk, so we will do work. So that's a general myth. Whatever the work you asked to do, we will do it. That's it, and we will never question. So the moment, like for example, now recently there is a lot of troll happening, like you have to work 70 hours. You all know about it, right? So it's not 8 hours work. You need to work more for the development of the country. How many of you agree to that? How many of you agree to that? You have to work more to make the country proud and to have your more productivity. How many of you think that? நிறைய வேலை செய்யலாமா? நிறைய நேரம் காலேஜ்ல இருக்கலாமா? நிறைய நேரம் காலேஜ்ல இருந்தா படிக்க முடியுமா? அது சொல்லுங்க, யாராவது ஒருத்தர் சொல்லுங்க. நிறைய நேரம் காலேஜ்ல இருந்தா உங்களால படிக்க முடியுமா? இப்போ இந்த ஈவெண்ட்டே பாருங்க, இப்பவே உங்களுக்கு அப்படியே லைட்டா அப்படியே எல்லாரும் ட்ரெயின் ஆகுறீங்க. கரெக்டா அப்படியே லஞ்ச் வந்துருச்சு, என்னப்பா லஞ்சுக்கு சாப்பிடலாம், என்ன கேன்டீன்ல இருக்கும், அந்த மாதிரி தான் தாட் போயிட்டு இருக்கு இல்லையா? ஸோ ரியல் ஒர்க்லயுமே 70 hours. See, it's not about how many hours you work, it is about how you work. Like how much effort you put on that particular specific things, right? The reason I want to call out this is that it is important that mental health and mindfulness is very important for everyone to undergo. Now நீங்க இத முடிச்சிட்டு இவ்வளவு ஸ்ட்ரெஸ்ஃபுல்லா படிச்சு ஒரு நல்ல ஒரு ஆர்கனைசேஷன் குள்ள போனதுக்கு அப்புறம் you will have a lot of pressure, and I have seen my colleagues, I have seen my friends, so they changed the corporate life. So there are a lot of people, they were working in corporate, and because they could not handle the pressure, they left to a different field altogether. That's all happening because of this issue. And one more thing I wanted to say is, இப்போ நீங்க உங்க பிரின்சிபல் சொன்னார் கல்ச்சர் பத்தி, அது மாதிரி each and every organization have culture. So culture என்னன்னா it is how you follow the like in your home you have values. So culture is important. ஏன்னா நீங்க கல்ச்சர்ல you need to have like mindfulness, and then your mental health, all these things should be incorporated into the culture, so that you will know this is what it is. Now people are silent because they don't have that empowerment to talk. இப்போ organizationsல managers, HRs, do you know why there is a problem? Is because people are not talking, the employees are not talking. அவங்க பேச மாட்டேங்கிறாங்க. For example, if I have a concern, if I have a mental health, they are not talking to each individuals. So that is a major concern, major problem we are facing today. So first thing is, leaders are not ready to listen. இப்போ எதனா ஒரு ப்ராப்ளம் இருந்தா the leaders are not ready to listen to what exactly the thing is. So how do we come across that is very important thing is we need to talk. If there is any concern problem, like how in the example where that person went and spoke to the HR, we need to have that connect of talking to the people, and at least especially the managers, so they know what needs to be done, right, in order to tackle it. This HR person, it's a real time story, right? This HR person took this in and incorporated into the culture. So the moment the culture it has got added, it has become the part of the employees, right? Like you have a lot of mental training programs to have your mental health properly managed, and then you had a lot of stress relief programs, and then the HR gave a lot of training programs to them. So the reason I'm saying all these things is always listen, whenever you complete your graduation, when you enter into an organization, so first thing you remember that you need to speak up for yourself. Okay, that's first thing. In order to manage it, if you're not speaking up for yourself, no one will come and talk to you on behalf of you. They will listen to you very well, but they won't come and help you. அதனால உங்களுக்கு எதனா ஒரு ப்ராப்ளம் இருந்தா you have HR. ஸோ இதுக்கு முன்னாடி இருந்த பார்ட்டிசிபென்ட் கேட்டார் யாரெல்லாம் HR போறீங்கன்னு ரெண்டு பேர் தான் கை தூக்குனாங்க. ஸோ அப்போ இங்கே இருக்கிறவங்க HR ரிலேட்டடாக they want to go in இல்லைன்னா whatever the field you are going, right? First thing is you guys are the youngsters. We had that problem. We will never speak when there was a problem for us. So okay, இன்னொரு 1 hour extra work பண்றீங்களா? Okay, we will work. So Saturday half a day, can you come? We will go and work. So very important thing, guys, is that you youngsters, when you get into the organization, speak up. Very important. Speak up about the problem what you're facing. Right, to your managers. They are jobless is what the myth, but you need to speak to them. Speak to the HR. Second thing is understand that what is the mindful, like you choose the company. Now you see, when we were in our those 90s, right, we used to apply to all the organizations. ஏன்னா எதனா ஒரு வேலை எங்கன்னா கிடைச்சா போதும்னு நாங்கள் பார்ப்போம். நாங்கள் பார்த்துட்டு இருந்த டைம் அப்போ. Now you can choose. நீங்கள் கம்பெனி சூஸ் பண்ணலாம். ஸோ கூகுள் போறீங்களா, இல்லைனா வந்து ஆப்பிள் ஆர் HPE or Cisco, Dell. So a lot of companies are there. You can choose. Like if you are in investment banking, you have JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs. So a lot of companies are there. So you have a liberty to choose right now, because empowerment, like education and the employment of India, right, has grown to the top level that people can choose to which company they need to go. First thing, speak up. Second thing, and the company order culture என்னவா இருக்குன்னு பாருங்க. That's very important. Okay, nowadays in interviews, very important. In interviews, as Shashikant told, okay, that entire myth is gone out. Tell me about yourself. None of the interview they will ask this going forward. Right? They will not ask. Okay. For the people who are studying third year, how many of you are third year? Very important, guys. Just 10 minutes. I'm sharing you some tips and tricks for you to enter into an organization. Well, is that no one will ask you, tell me about yourself. Don't get prepared for tell me about yourself, right? They won't ask you. They will ask you differently. What do you know about the company? You applied. Okay, you applied. What do you know about the company? What is the culture inherited in the company? Right? So even if your academic marks are less, mark கம்மியா இருந்தாலும் உங்களுக்கு என்ன particular, what you know about the company, and then what you know about the culture of the company plays an important role, right? So when you're preparing for the interview, prepare in such a way that நீங்க வந்து இந்த மாதிரி டிபிக்கலா நீங்க கூகுள்ல சர்ச் பண்ணீங்கன்னா ஒரு 20-25 questions வரும். This is how you need to prepare for the interview. எல்லாமே தப்பு. HRs have become smart. AI வந்ததுனால they have become very smart. Okay, they won't ask you the same question. So for example, candidate 1, when I was interviewing people, candidate 1 கிட்ட கேட்கிற question candidate 2 கிட்ட கேட்க மாட்டாங்க. So they will be doing it differently. And அதே மாதிரி இப்போ இன்னொரு general thing for those people who want to enter into an organization is that ஐயோ நான் ஒரு கொஸ்டின் கேட்டேன்னா எனக்கு அந்த ப்ரமோஷன் கொடுக்க மாட்டாங்கப்பா, இல்லைனா வந்து I think I will not be in the race of best employee. அந்த மாதிரி ஒரு மித் இருக்கு. பட் all things I faced, my generation faced. Like நான் இப்போ நீங்கள் பேசின எல்லாருமே ஐயோ நம்ம எதுனா ஒரு if I ask a question they will think differently, they will not consider me. So very important is that you need to speak up, but you need to know how to speak it. So other mindfulness, like every how you are conveying the message is very important, right? See, all these are all very important, and I'm very glad that your institution had made such an effort to bring you all sit here. And if you want to get same advice somewhere else, you need to pay for it. You all know, right? You have a lot of motivational sessions, you have a lot of HR and a lot of counseling happening to get employment, right? See, these things are they're bringing the experts into these discussions, and then giving those advice to you all, right? That's very important, because at the end of the day, like very important that out of 200 people who apply for the role for Google, okay, how many people get selected? 1 or 2. Okay, that serious is the thing, right? So I'm telling you all again and again is that think about it. You need to have that mindfulness, but don't get stressed out. Jolly irunga. I mean, it's like college lives are very important, right? Jolly irunga. But when I was into the college, I used to be same like this only. I will ennappa idu lecture pandrar, ennappa idu solrar. But this topic is something very important, guys. Mindfulness and mental health is very important. You need to have that inculcated into yourself. That's very important. I think and one last thing I wanted to say is that for those who are the exams are nearing, right? Nalla padinga, you score well, and again I'm telling you, life is not that easy. அப்படியே ஜாலியா ஜோக்கு சொல்லலாம், ஜாலியா இருங்க, ஸ்ட்ரெஸ் இல்லாம இருங்க, படிங்க அப்படின்னு. But I'm telling you, life is not easy. But when you know how life is going to take you, like for example, you need to go with the flow, like as previous speaker said, destiny is written. நம்ம என்ன ஆக போறோம்னு எழுதி இருக்கு. But அந்த இடத்துக்கு போகணும்னா we need to also develop the soft skills. That's very important. So you will remember me when you attend the first interview. So when you go into any company, when you attend the first interview, இந்த மாதிரி ஒரு காலேஜ்ல ஒருத்தர் சொன்னார்ப்பா, இந்த மாதிரி இதெல்லாம் சொல்லிட்டு இருந்தாரு. So I think this is very important, because the very important thing, right? Steve Jobs used to say, I'm just giving you some examples so you will know. Steve Jobs is like considered as a best entrepreneur, best presentation person, and he comes in jeans, and those who are wearing coat and suit, right? Don't get இப்போ போடனா எப்போ போட முடியும்? கரெக்டா? காலேஜ்ல இப்போ போடணும், அப்புறம் நம்ம ஒர்க்ல போடுவோமான்னு தெரியாது. ஏன்னா nowadays company culture has become like a jeans, t-shirts are allowed in all of the organizations. All of the organizations, it's pretty much quite common, except the investment banking company, right? So don't worry. I mean, professional. You need to be professional. So certain areas you need to be professional. ஒரு இன்டர்வியூக்கு ஜீன்ஸ் போட்டு போக முடியாது. யாராவது ஜீன்ஸ் போட்டு போக முடியுமா இன்டர்வியூக்கு? Basic etiquette. You need to have formal dressing. These are all very important for you to take it. Steve Jobs என்ன சொன்னார்னா, once he said that, okay, how did you make Apple better product, right? So number one product, very very simple. He answered that, I didn't do anything. I just listened to what people were saying in the boardroom. So boardroom is a place where all the senior directors and senior executives talk, and Steve Jobs used to take decision. Our mind, he was like very calm, composed, and he will make sure the discussion is not fight or a contradiction or something. He will make sure that he runs it very smooth. Same way, Bill Gates they were like question asked, okay, there is a complex work, whom do you give it? Lazy person கிட்ட கொடுப்பீங்களா, இல்லனா நல்ல ஸ்மார்ட் ஆன person கிட்ட கொடுப்பீங்களா? ஆன்சர் என்ன சொன்னார் சொல்லுங்க பாப்போம். Lazy person. Do you know why? கேக்குது? Very good, very good. Very happy that the first benchers, especially female populations, is talking. Thank you very much. So if you give something to the lazy person, they know how to do it fast. And how many of you have learned Python, Power BI? Have you anyone learned Power BI? Is it not there in your curriculum, BBA? Power BI, Python, nothing is there. Okay, any visualization tools? Nothing. Okay, so have you heard about coding? Okay, coding you have heard, right? So coding la ஒரே the Indians ஓட strength எங்க இருக்குன்னு நான் சொல்றேன். Just listen, okay? Coding பொறுத்த வரைக்கும் why IT has become a top notch and across the globe என்னன்னா, யாருமே இந்தியால they will not write the code from the scratch. யாருக்கிட்டயுமே நீங்க ஒரு கோடை இதுதான் ஒரு ஒரு சினாரியோ புக்கிங் ரிசர்வேஷன் we need to book a tickets னா ஃபர்ஸ்ட்லேருந்து எழுதணுமா எப்படிங்க அது தெரியலங்க எனக்கு C++ஆ இல்லை இதுவா தெரியல. இதே நீங்கள் ஒரு கோட் இருக்கு அந்த கோடை மாடிஃபை பண்ணுன்னு சொல்லி பாருங்க. I think we will be the first person to modify the codes. Because we think in that angle. Because our education system, fortunately or unfortunately, easier எப்படி achieve பண்ணலாம்ன்றது சொல்லி கொடுத்துறாங்க. கரெக்ட்டுங்களா? அந்த ஸ்கில் செட் இட் இஸ் கெட்டிங் இன்டு த எஜுகேஷன். அதில் வந்து நீங்கள் கோடு எல்லாத்தையும் ஈஸியாக ஃபாஸ்ட்டாக எப்படி பண்ணலான்றத they will do it faster. So that's one of the thing. And one other thing is that stay focused and again have a good academics for sure. Enjoy your college times, very important, you will never get it back. And then study well, and who are appearing for the examinations, best of luck for that. And then very importantly, score well and then make the college proud, make yourself proud, make your parents proud. And definitely you all will become a flying colors, especially backbenchers. So backbenchers, definitely I used to be, and many of us were backbenchers. We will be afraid to come and sit in the front, right? So one last thing I wanted to say is, whenever, very important guys, listen, okay? Whenever you go for an interview, okay? Or whenever you go for any gatherings, always choose the first one. Okay, it's very difficult. என்னப்பா நம்மளை கொஸ்டின் கேட்டுருவாங்களா யாராவது, தம்பி நீ சொல்லுப்பான்னு கேட்டுருவாங்களா, இல்லைன்னா நம்மளை எதுனா பிரச்சனையில மாட்டிப்போமான்னு நினைக்காதீங்க. First thing in an interview, like you have a lobby, the people come and sit, right? You have a camera and the people, recruiters will watch. I'm just telling you a live example guys, very important for your interview, right? Very important. Whenever you enter into the lobby and you will be asked, you will register yourself and you will be asked to sit. So first you need to do is, the moment you look at the back seat, they will note it down, right? And they will note it down this candidate, the attitude of this candidate. The moment someone looks at confidently, and then he will be academic wise, he would have scored 98%. But when it comes inside like interview, they will look at how he is at the attitude and aptitude perspective. And when a person who takes a front seat, and he may be scored very less mark in schools and colleges, right? But he's confident. Now imagine, so the interview process is not to question your academic skills. Always remember, they will not ask you, okay, can anyone tell me when was the income tax law, was passed, like when was the, what do you mean by a company, what do you mean by, can you define a check? All this is gone in my times. Define check, negotiable instrument writing, we used to mug that up and then we used to deliver it. But nowadays it's not the case. That's why I'm telling you the importance of it is, you need to take the first seat and then you need to be in such a way that you are more, noted by them, right? Connected by them, very important. And then the moment when you enter inside, you need to have a lot of etiquette to do that. So all this will happen when you have your mental health strong and mindfulness is there. So that's why I'm saying you, take it very seriously this one, but do it in a style, right? It is achievable, but the only thing is that whatever I told you today, at least you implement 3 things, you will get through into all of difficult interviews, difficult things, and then you will come across those mental health and then the problems you may face in your organizations, in the upcoming organizations where you go. And with this I would like to thank, and I know it's already lunchtime, 1 o'clock, I will stop here. I know we started off late and I had a lot of things to cover today. I wanted to give back to the committee, right, organizing committee, small favor from my end. Let me finish it off fast so that they can plan the next event accordingly. I think there is a panel discussion happening. So I did tell them, when Shankar called me and he told, Professor Shankar called me and told me, right, okay, you know what, Mahesh, this is the session 2, and I told him, definitely it's coming before lunch, I will go into the lunch. So then I said, okay, fine. The moment I hear the speeches, I have not taken anything from my notes. I have a lot of points for you to, for me to give it to you all. It's very important that you need to consider this, and this will never come for free, right? So this will never come for free. Only if you have an experienced, like an industry leaders like who all spoke, they can only deliver those things to you all, right? Otherwise, if you go to an outside world, it is all you have to pay for it. Okay, that's the thing. And thanks to the entire committee here, organizing committee, they've done a very good job. And then the HOD, principal sir. And one thing you remember is that we all are in college days, and then we will just yet another session pa bore adichu pa iniki full ah pesa vechta pa enapa 3 session solite idla lunch idukku panel discussion vera varapodhu adili nariya per pesa poranga ana neenga onnu mattum nyabagam vechukonga, all this will be enlightening you all. We didn't get that opportunity. I will be honest with you all that we didn't get that opportunity when we were in colleges. So very important, you all consider it. And then முடிங்கன்னு சொல்றாருங்க. So thank you very much. But one thing guys, one thing is very important to you all to know is that give a lot of importance to mental health and then the mindfulness. That's what I would like to say. Thank you everyone. Take care. Any question and answers team? Any questions you have? I know that's a challenge, I understand, because just after the lunch it was unfortunate that is given to me, but that's okay. If you have any questions, you can ask me. Okay, if there are no questions, thank you then. Take care guys. Bye.
Thank you, my dear children, and we do have the second session as a panel discussion. Don't worry, I'm not going to take much time of yours. So, informal discussion now. Whomsoever is willing to stay back to panel discussion of the first years, so you can stay back to the panel discussion if you're willing, okay? So, we are not making that it's mandatory for the second session for the panel discussion. So, whomsoever is willing and you want to be a part of this session, you can also be there. And Mahesh sir, we very well understand after looking at you, HR people have become more smart, so you remain to be smart, and you have told many insights. Definitely நம்மளும் அங்கே உட்காந்துட்டு வந்ததுனால நம்ம இப்போ சொல்லும்போது முடிங்கப்பா அப்படின்ற மாதிரி தான் இருக்கும். But whatever he has shared today from the point of occupying the first bench and not occupying the last bench, it is all so valuable. I kindly request my children to make it more interactive session so that the guest will also have some thoughtfulness towards you, so he can give more things to you. Okay, thank you my dear children. Now we'll honor the guest and we'll wind up the first session. Yeah.
I now request head in charge of the BBA department and the faculty member of the Shankar sir to felicitate the guest. We have now arrived at the lunch break. We hope you have been enjoying the session so far, and we encourage you to take this time to relax, network and refuel. Is there any other college students who have not registered? Please do and register and come. We kindly request everyone to return to the venue by 2 p.m. sharp, and we will be restarting with an engaging and insightful panel discussion. Thank you.